a 6'2 freshman from Laverne, Alabama, Dante Smith. At wide receiver number 8, Deontay Hill. He's a 6-foot senior from Temple Hills, Maryland. At wide receiver, a 5'9 junior from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Devin Jones. At wide receiver number 14, Tyson Dozier. He's a 6'2 sophomore from Shafter, California. At left tackle, number 64, Ian Kearing, 6'4 senior from Saratoga Springs, Utah. At left guard, a 6-foot freshman from Concordia, Kansas, number 65, Keegan Beams. At center, a 5'11 freshman from Concordia, Kansas, number 78, Michael Ashland. At right guard, a 6-foot junior from Barstow, California, number 66, Dirk Smalls. And at right tackle, a 6'2 senior from Galveston, Texas, number 60, Rodell Jones. Defense for the Blue Jays, at end, a 6'1 senior from McPherson, Kansas, number 7, Courtney Craig. At tackle, a 6'2 senior from Visalia, California, number 43, Mitchell Lepke. At tackle, a 5'11 junior from Duluth, Georgia, number 95, Chris Vixama. At end, a 6'3 senior from West Bend, Wisconsin, number 90, Carter Mayer. At linebacker, a 5'11 sophomore from Hara, Oklahoma,
Good afternoon, Tabor College Blue Jay fans and Sterling Warrior fans, as we get ready to have this football game today. It's Tabor's homecoming. I'm Robert Rempel, and I'm here with Chris Lawler, and we're excited to be here this afternoon. It's a beautiful day. It's about 70 degrees. Wind is just slightly out of the south, and sun's out. I think it's been a great homecoming today. If you've been here on campus today, as I'm watching a person take a selfie right in front of us here, I wonder if we're going to be in that.
Well, they're facing the other way. I think we're good.
Yeah, I'll see if they know how to use their camera. But been a lot going on today. Food booths, kids zone, petting zoos, inflatables. I think the baseball team had a home run derby, something like that. Basketball scrimmage this morning, music festivals, class reunions. Have that famous Dutch lunch. Have you ever been to that, Chris?
I have not been to the Dutch lunch, but I've heard good things about it.
Yes, they used to have that in the evening after the game, but that was always a good time too. And I think there's a Blue Jay bash meal tonight, pulled pork after the game, that I think they're hoping everybody goes to. Volleyball plays tonight against St. Mary's here in the Tabor Gymnasium. And then the last night for the musical Guys and Dolls. But if you're looking on your screen, you can see our coaches for tonight. Reggie Langford has been at Sterling now a couple of years. This is, I think, year 2. I've actually got to coach again or be against him when he was at Nickerson a little bit, and he's been around. But he also played at Sterling when he was in college. Then Mike Gardner. Mike Gardner is 2 and 4 this year. But he is the winningest coach in Tabor College history. He's got over 100 wins for the Blue Jays in his time here, so it's pretty impressive. Thinking about you only play so many games a year, and to think of what Gardner has done here has been pretty cool. Thinking back a little bit to, I think Gardner came here with Tim McCarty.
Yep.
I'm not sure quite when you played here.
They came just a little after me, a few years after. Yep.
So Tim McCarty came here, and he really got some things turned around, and then Gardner was his assistant.
Yep.
And after McCarty went, I think, to Northwest Oklahoma, it was to Alva or somewhere, then Gardner took over. And since that time, he's had a little stint where he went away to Monroe.
Yep. In Ohio. Yep.
Yes, and then came back. So he's definitely had some great success with the Blue Jay program. Not only as an assistant, but also as the head coach.
He's done a great job recruiting. Pulls a lot of Kansas kids into the school. That's the one thing I've always respected of Coach McCarty and him, because there's good football in Kansas.
Yes, there is.
And some years we didn't go after those kids, and they did a good job with that. So
yeah, well, I think if you go back and look to see when Tabor program really got turned around, you will see that starting with McCarty is what I would say.
Yep.
Really went after schools around this area as several. There was a lot of out-of-staters.
Sure, you need the out-of-staters too.
You got to have it, but it was a good nucleus. There was probably several Hillsboro All-Americans and some guys from Heston and around the area too. So once again, like I said, we've got a beautiful day for football, and I think Chris would agree with this. I could probably talk football all day.
Oh, absolutely. So no other place I'd rather be than at a football game.
And you couldn't ask, like I said, you couldn't ask for more beautiful weather than today, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please bow
I think we're going to go ahead and take a break from talking a little bit as we hear the
and remain standing for the
prayer and the Star Spangled Banner from. I'm not sure who the prayer is going to be, but the Star Spangled Banner will be from Chris Teichler.
Dear Lord, we thank you for everybody here, for this great homecoming weekend, for all the weather, great weather that we're having. Thank you for the sun coming out today. Thank you for safe travel for Sterling, and we'd ask that you keep a watchful eye over all players, coaches, officials, and fans during today's contest. And we ask that you give Sterling a safe travel home, and all of our guests for homecoming weekend a safe travel home as well. In your name we pray. Amen.
It's always good to listen to that Tabor College band. Chris Teichler does a nice job with them. And we're going to go ahead and go through our starting lineups for tonight. We're going to start off with the Blue Jays. Willie Green has been the quarterback this year. He took over at the end of last year. 99 for 193 with 848 yards. And we're looking for him to have a big game today. Moving on. Defensive highlight player, Ben Gardner. I say Ben Brooks. I had both of them in school, so I sometimes say their names wrong. Brooks Gardner is a senior this year. It is Coach Gardner's son, and he's got 37 tackles with 1 sack and 4.5 behind the line, and he definitely is a defensive force for the Blue Jays. Starting offensive line, Ian Queering, left tackle, Keegan Beams at left guard, Michael Ashland at center, Dirk Smalls at right guard, and Rodell Jones at right tackle. In the backfield, Sean Hunter, running back, Dante Smith at tight end, Deontay Hill at wide receiver, Devin Jones at wide receiver, and Tyson Dozier at wide receiver. On the defensive side, Carter Mayer will be at 1D end, Mitchell Lepke at D tackle, Chris Vixama at D tackle, Darian Gribbs at defensive end, and Dusty Daigle at the linebacker position. And another linebacker will be Kendra Ross.
Tabor College
Cornerback Jerry and Allen.
Sterling
Brandon
College
King,
football.
cornerback. Jayton Alexander at linebacker, and Cam Pear at safety. On special teams, Broderick Smith will be punting with Nathan Hiley kicking. Gardner will be long snapping with Brazil kick returning, and King with the punt returns. On Sterling's side, Rockland Baptista has been their quarterback this year, and he's only 50 of 96 for 86 yards passing. However, he is probably considered more of a running threat than he is on the throwing side, because Sterling will want to run the ball today. On defensive sides, Dexter Walker Jr., he was a preseason all-conference pick this year. He's probably one of their leaders on the defensive side of the ball with 25 tackles and 2 touchdown returns. Is that returns? I think that's what
that was.
All right. With their offensive line, Kenyon Vigil at offensive tackle, Dalton Phillips at offensive guard. Actually, these are friends. This is the Friends offensive line, so we're not going to announce these guys unless Friends is back, but I announced these same people about 2 weeks ago.
We're getting a redo.
So let's take this one off, as it is not Sterling. That is still Friends as well. I will just talk through the Sterling starters here. On offense, like I said, Rockland Baptista at quarterback, Kendrick Bell at running back, Cam Williams at receiver, Ryan Stuckey, and Tim Chon at slot. Tight end, halfback, Kenny Arroyos. At left tackle, Justin Hawthorne. Left guard, Robbie Malcolm. Center, Frankie Argot. Right guard, Jertavius, sorry about that, Brown. And right tackle, Dallas Yelland. On the defensive side for the Warriors, we've got defensive ends, Alan Garcia and Flinders Cameron. Defensive tackles, Dante Adams and Jacob Bauman. Linebackers, we have Hunter Pullen, Blake Montgomery, Cedarian Williams. At safety, strong safety, Armando Juarez. At free safety, Dexter Walker. The 2 cornerbacks will be Fisher Pullen and Jacoby Spence. And I kind of hesitate on Jacoby Spence because he's one to watch today for the Warriors. He's had a couple huge kickoff returns and also interceptions for the Warriors, and he will be, I think, definitely somebody that our offense is going to have to pay attention to. So, yeah, it's an exciting game because we were just talking before this. This is the start of the division game. Right. We've got the Bissell and we've got the Kessinger divisions in the KCAC. I think this is the third year for this.
Right.
Something like that. The Kessinger division has Southwestern Friends, Evangel, McPherson, Bethel, and Bethany, and those are all the games we've played.
Right.
And now the second half of the season, we've got Kansas Wesleyan, St. Mary, Avila, Ottawa, and like we have today, Sterling. And I didn't say that necessarily in the correct order.
Right. And looking at the standings, if you look at both divisions, by far, the Kessinger division is obviously has probably some of the better ranked teams in the conference.
Definitely.
If you look at the top three in the Kessinger, they're all undefeated. So they obviously have not played each other yet. So
that's right.
Some of those will get a loss along the way, but and their fifth place team is 4-2. So that tells you what kind of division they have.
Definitely.
Going there.
It's going to be an interesting last half. But I think if you're a Tabor Blue Jay fan, you see that. Hey, the winner of this division gets to move on.
Absolutely.
And so these next 4 weeks today included, are a big deal for Blue Jay football. As Highland gets ready to kick off, and there it goes. We are off, and he's going to put it into the end zone to start off with, as the Sterling Warriors are going to come out on the offensive side of ball.
Got that wind at his back a little bit to help him push that through the end zone, so definitely Tabor with the wind at their back in this first quarter. Hopefully that'll help them out a little bit.
I didn't see the coin toss. I'm going to guess Tabor won the toss. It's been the common plan is usually to defer.
Sure.
Second half, but we'll see what happens here.
Most teams won't elect to just kick, so at least they shouldn't.
I know. Well, we talked about Rockland being the starter. It's not. It's Jordan Slocum.
Okay.
For Sterling is starting today at their quarterback position. Don't know why that is, but we're going to have some.
It's going to be a free play for Sterling.
As Slocum hits Cam Williams.
Left defensive end there, jumping off sides.
So you can take a quick look here. Yeah, he's a little antsy here. Carter's wanting to go. He's getting ready to play. If you've been following football, you've noticed it also. Everybody this is the second week. Last week was a week off. So KCAC schools, at least as far as I know, did not play. So you've got a lot of guys chomping at the bit to play a game again.
Yeah, the result of the play was enough for a first down, so they'll decline that penalty.
So Slocum back again, single back behind him. Hands off to Bell. Bell makes a nice move before being pushed out by Gardner.
Bell's a big kid.
He is.
5'8", though, 223-pound senior.
So looking at the stats for him, he's definitely their workhorse with 73 carries, but only 271 yards. Kendrick Bell, a little story about him. His dad used to play at Tabor, and he also was a coach at Sterling College.
What was his name?
Hosea Bell.
Okay.
So Slocum back. We've got a heavy left side, but it's still again to Bell.
He might be a little short. Be third down.
Yeah, Daigle and Bell on that tackle, I think. Looks like we've just got a half a yard to go here for the first down for the Warriors on their first drive. The scouting report definitely should have been stop the run for the Warriors.
Tabor loading that box.
A lot of movement around. And a
got a fumble. Looks like Sterling got it back.
Little bobbled snap by Slocum, but he got back on it right before Daigle got there.
That's probably going to bring up a punting situation.
It's almost like he was direct snapping it to Bell. It was in between them.
Yeah, I think it just got off a little off course there. And
yep.
They're fortunate to get it back and not give Tabor that good a field position. Although punting into the wind is probably not going to go that great.
You are right. So Brazil is back deep for the Blue Jays as Sterling is getting ready to punt.
Cobb is the punter. Oh, we got a fake.
It's a fake, and he
is going to make it.
He made it.
He did make it.
That's one of those things on special teams. You teach. Don't let them Make sure.
Yep. Gamble early by Sterling pays off.
Cobb makes a nice play out to that left side where we got sucked in.
Is the first down.
Might be a discussion item a little bit later for the coaching.
Yeah. I think the cornerback out there was Holiday for Tabor, who he saw it, but it was just a little too late. Couldn't quite get out to him.
Yep. So Slocum's back in the gun. Bell next to him. We got twins on both sides. Slocum back to pass. Finds a man tipped up.
No,
Oh, wow.
almost picked off.
That ball was bouncing in the air for a long
I think that hit
time.
about 3 hands there between the receiver and the DBs around.
It was. Well, it was intended for Kevin Jones. Take another look at that here. Tipped it. It was right to him. That was a perfect pass.
I think Jones did a good job. I think he swatted that ball, too, once he realized it went into the air
Yeah.
to kind of keep Tabor from intercepting the pass.
So a couple miscues early here by the Warriors are kind of slowing them down. Hopefully that gives the Tabor defense time to get after it here. Slocum and a handoff is the new running back. That would be 28. Dylan Reese.
Yep.
Dylan's a junior from Goddard, Kansas.
Another big running back, 5'11", 221-pound junior.
Looks like he's got a little power in those legs.
Yep. So Sterling loading the backfield there with 2 backs that time.
Yep. Third down and about 6-7 yards. We got 2 backs again.
Have a power pistol here.
Slocum hands off to Bell again. And
Good
it's
job.
not going to be enough. Maybe a yard.
Tackled by number 7, Courtney Craig for the Blue Jays.
So the Tabor defense steps up. Are they going to try and punt? No, they're keeping Slocum in.
Yeah, but I imagine with the wind, it's probably not too enticing to punt right now.
That's true. They're putting a lot of faith in their defense right now, or in their offense.
In their offense, yep.
Or is this just going to be one they try and draw them off?
Yeah, it
and
looks
then
like
call
it might be.
timeout? Still 10 seconds on the game clock. Got them down to 5. Here we go, Slocum.
Yep, just trying to draw them off.
Man, I would.
I think we got delay game. He did not get it off.
And maybe that was fine with them because if you think about it,
Sure.
5 yards at this point.
Right. Which that will probably bring them to punt for sure.
And yep, here comes the punt team.
5-yard penalty, 4th down.
So, yeah, no harm, no foul there. So,
You saw on the field some of the players were saying, let's decline it. Coach was like, no, let's just take them back.
yeah, let's make them punt. Back to return is number 82 for the Blue Jays.
So Cobb back again. We'll see if he tests his running skills out. I'm going to bet not. But Brazel lets it drop and then fields it.
And he's going to get tackled right away.
Really? Oh,
Nope, I think he was down.
okay.
So he was down before that ball came out.
So Cade Lovelady and Jakari Holmes were on that tackle. They were right there when Brazel picked the ball up. As the Tabor offense is meeting now with Coach. And, you look at a couple of stats, what we expect from Tabor. You know, they've probably, Green's thrown 193 times this year.
First and 10.
The rushing has been a struggle.
Yeah, they've really struggled in the run game. Of course, at the wind at your back, I assume that Tabor's probably going to try and put it in the air a little more here.
I would guess so. One of his favorite targets is Hill. Deontay Hill and Kobe Sheriff and Devin Jones are the 3 that he has found the most this year. Looks like Green might be going under center.
Yep. Sterling with the four down lineman.
With Hunter in the backfield, got motion across.
And it looked like
Did he drop it?
I think he fumbled it. Looks like they got it back.
So not a great way to start that series.
Trying to establish a little run here.
I think Claudio Santos is that up back. Looks like his job is to block. We go back under center for Green again. Hunter still in the backfield. Still 2nd and 10. Sterling in the 4-man front on D.
Like the exact same play. It's time he found a hole to get through there.
And it was there. They obviously saw something as that left side of the line of Queering and Beams did a nice job opening up a hole for Sean.
Yeah, tight end had a good block there too. Kind of helped open that hole up. Number 80,
Smith, Dante
Jonah
Smith.
Jonah Baca.
So Sterling brings him down, but not before a 7-yard gain. And we have Twins to the left. Motion across the middle. And it's a quick pitch out to Hunter this time. Almost thought, did we fumble again?
I think he did him. The official called him down. A couple times the ball's got a little loose here.
Well, that's two out of 4 plays
You're
or
right.
so.
That'll bring up 4th down for Tabor. Looks like they're going to punt.
Obviously, from our view, it looks like you want to say maybe he could have had the outside.
Right.
If he'd have jumped out there, but our view is a little bit better sometimes than right on the field.
Right.
So Smith is back to punt. And back deep. Should be. We don't have their return. I can't see their
there's
number.
no
Number
punt return.
5.
15.
And it was a nice punt by Smith, and it's going to roll all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Great punt.
That is an excellent punt. A little fact with Smith is he's one of the top punters, not only in the KCAC, but in the country. He's had a high average.
Okay, good. Yeah, wow, he turned the field position around there.
Yes, he did. That's why, as a coach, you always want to return. You see that ball hit the ground. You
Right.
always want to catch that ball because of this.
Right.
So
He did a good job keeping that ball away from that returner as well.
great special teams play for the Blue Jays as the defense heads back out on the field. And Sterling comes back on. And they're going to put them all in. Slocum under center this time with looks like the wishbone.
22 people inside about 10-foot spot. Quarterback sneak.
That's what you call tush push.
Exactly. Picked up about 3 there.
Yeah, he got a decent push on that. I can't tell you who got it, but there was a bunch of Blue Jays underneath
A
there.
plethora of Blue Jays.
There you go. Get the big words going here. So down here at this place, I mean, you're still looking at a possible run, but this is also a time when sometimes you sneak out a pass.
Right. Yeah, cornerbacks and safeties can't fall asleep here.
I mean, we got a heavy line, but still now we got back in the gun. Kind of wing T.
A little fake sweep there. Quarterback going back left side. Nobody contained backside.
And Slocum gets enough for that first down as the Warriors are going to move the chains before being brought down. I don't know if that was Cam Pear on that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Slocum on the carry. Ortiz on the tackle. For the Blue Jays.
Number 25.
So
For the Warriors on their own 15-yard line.
So it might have been
25 or 26.
yeah. Sometimes I still, whether they switch numbers on the program or names. So Ben Bell gets the ball off to the right side.
So I think he'll pick up about 2.
Bell on the carry for the Warriors.
Looks like Mike Smith is one of them on the tackle.
For a 2-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 8 for the Warriors.
Sure, Tabor would like to keep him at this end of the field. Win that field position battle.
Definitely want the offensive side, that side of the ball. So Slocum back, Bell behind him. Double tight look, back to pass. He's got a receiver,
And he's open.
and he found him. That's going to be a big gain to Cam Williams,
Great throw by Slocum.
brought down by Jaron Allen.
Put that ball right on the money. Right over the top of number 5.
Oh, I take it back. That wasn't 2. That was Alexander.
First and 10 for the Warriors at their own 45 yard line.
So Jayton Alexander from McPherson was in on that tackle. It was a good ball thrown by Slocum. Don't have a lot of stats on him because he's played in some games, but definitely does not have the reps that Batista did. Bell with the ball. Nice block by their tight end. I think that was 87.
Yep.
Cooper Stokes
Kendrick Bell.
from Osage City. He
Brought down by Dusty Day.
Got
Bell.
Dusty Daigle on the tackle there for Tabor. Not before he got 9 on the play, though.
2nd and 1 here for the Warriors, and the Tabor Blue Jay defense really needs to pick it up here and stop this momentum. Slocum hands off again to Bell.
There's some good penetration by the D-line.
Got Mayer and
42 for Tabor.
Bell on the
which
brought down
that would be Jacob Gallardo. So Mayer and Gallardo on that tackle.
for the Warriors. On the Blue Jay 40 yard.
Penetration will kill a lot of run plays if you can find those gaps to get through.
And I would say Bell's had probably half the touches already. Half the plays have gone to him. Play action.
Nope.
Has a receiver.
Good coverage there.
Hit the back of Cam Pear's helmet, I think.
Yep. In the right spot at the right time there.
We can definitely can take that.
So Sterling in another 4th and short. Looks like they tried to go for it the last time they were up here, but they had the penalty that killed that, so I assume they'll go.
Tried to draw them off sides. See what Reggie Langford decides to do. Is that shot? I say shot clock.
Not yet.
Not
Almost.
yet. I got middle school season starting next week already. Slocum back, 4th and 3. Pass. He's looking to run.
Yep.
They stopped it. They're coming up
Great
hard.
job by the
Nice
defense.
job. He fumbles it forward, but they're going to call it down.
Yep. Good stop by the Tabor defense.
We had some guys coming up. I saw Gardner fly up at the end, but that I think you had Vixama and way to contain.
Good job by 35, 47. Yep. Just great defensive series there.
Need to keep building on that as Tabor's offense comes back on the field. Last time we had a hard time hanging on to the ball.
Yeah, with the first 4 plays, 2 of them were a little loose.
So Green back. Got 2 backs in the backfield. I think it's Haynes and Hunter this time. Haynes gets the ball, met instantly by trying to see who that is for the Warriors. 27. Blake Montgomery in on that tackle. Gain of about a foot.
Yep, probably 2nd and 10.
Trips to the left for the Blue Jays. Green in the backfield. I think it's Haynes with them. It's a pass. He finds Haynes diving, makes a nice catch.
Probably about a gain of 1.
Got a gain of 1, but it was a very pretty catch.
It was. Great athletic move to lay out for that ball.
I don't know if we're going to see another look at that one or not, but just take a look at that as he goes out.
Yeah, good stretch out. Unfortunately, didn't get much on it.
So Haynes in the backfield with Green. Ashland snaps it to him. Green finds a receiver, a little off again. This is Sheriff.
Come up about 2 yards shy there, it looks like. So it'll be 4th down for the Blue Jays.
That tackles again by Montgomery, and I couldn't see the other one.
Tabor going up fast.
He's under center. Checking it out.
Trying to draw him off real quick. Now they'll get a play call then.
There's a lot of time spent in practice on that, trying to draw them off sides, making sure your guys don't jump too.
Absolutely. You got to have discipline on your own side.
So trips left again. Green in the gun.
Sterling bringing pressure.
Finds a guy, but
he was open.
Through Haynes, and Haynes had yard. He
Yep.
could have had another 10 yards on
He was wide open. Just floated that ball over the top.
You know, part of that, look at that defensive end right there.
Yep. Number 7.
Number 7 was right there.
Garcia.
Alan Garcia, yep.
Did a great job on that play. So Tabor offense goes out again. So here comes the Tabor defense. See if they can keep them down at this end.
We're down to 2 minutes already left in this first quarter, and, you know, the ball hasn't made it anywhere forward.
We've been about to the 50, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for either team.
Yep.
So I think Sterling had it about the 50 last time.
So Slocum back. Play action. Not play action, I'm sorry. Intended for.
Hard to see their numbers on there.
It is.
Number 12.
There you go. Kevin Jones.
Just came up short, kind of put that one in the dirt.
Bringing up 2nd and 10. Score around the league right now. At the half, KW is beating Avila 35-0 at the half. Handoff to Bell again. They've definitely had some success with him running it. I think that was Gardner bringing him down.
Good job, Gardner. One-on-one tackle on Bell there. Bell made it past the front line.
Got about 3.
For a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 for the Warriors.
So Bell is a senior for the Warriors. He's been with them all for, I'm going to say 4, maybe 5 years.
Right, yeah, with COVID.
The COVID.
8 years. I don't know. Seems like some of these kids been around forever.
It does seem like they're playing for a long time. 4-man front, and it looks like
It's like he didn't cross the line.
they're not calling it.
Incomplete. Intended for number 12.
I could say. That was interesting because our left DN seemed to jump.
Yeah,
But they must
I
have
thought
called
maybe he got in the zone, but apparently he didn't. So incomplete to Kevin Jones. Bring up another 4th down.
I think we got away with one there, but I'll take it. Well, back to punt is Cobb again. Brazel back deep for the Blue Jays. He should field. Nope,
Another
he's
good
not
punt.
Going to field it.
Oh, and he touched that ball. It's a live ball.
Oh,
Looks like we are fortunate that we got it back, but our field position is going to be horrendous.
that. Wow.
Ill-advised, I'd say.
I would say thank you for Caden Seibel being there,
Right?
but I don't know what Brazel was thinking on that play.
Yeah, that could have been the first big break that either one of these teams needed to
Yeah,
get that first score set up. So Tabor's definitely fortunate.
I thought he would catch it right away.
Yeah. Yeah, the ball probably should have just let that bounce.
Blue Jays will have 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard.
Either way, we are in the same position Sterling was in about 2 series ago. With 59 seconds left in the first quarter, the Tabor offense is back on the field. With Hunter as the back now. Trips left, Green under center. It's a quick handoff. Hunter has some room to the left side.
Nice run. Kind of bounced it out there. Pull on the outside.
Pullen made the first hit for the Warriors before coming down. They had nice cave in on that.
2nd and 2.
So saved a first down, but
Ian Queering with a really good block there that kind of set that edge to allow him to bounce that outside. So
yes, he did. Hunter again missed one tackle in the back.
strong run.
Almost got through the next one. And I think that was,
Hunter on the carry.
I don't know if I had number 8 on that. Might have been Walker, number 9. I don't have an 8.
Yep. Safety coming up.
Is that called eyesight?
Well, their numbers are hard to see, except for in the back. Front's hard to see.
That's right. So Green drops back. He's getting a little pressure, steps up, and then he grounds it.
There is a receiver in the area, so I think he'll avoid the intentional grounding.
I think Hunter was pretty close to that.
I don't know if they're trying to set screen there or not, but there was a back there.
So we're going to run out to half here. To end the first quarter, we have a 0-0 ball game between the Warriors and the Blue Jays, and we're going to take a break and hear a word from our sponsors.
At the end of the first quarter, your score, Tabor
Don't
College
let flashy
0.
ads and short-term specials with
Sterling
fine print
College
entice
0.
you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
At Baumgars, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
The ladies in the ticket booth have it if you'd like to recover it.
Hillsboro's TC.
Sean Hunter on the carry for the Blue Jays. Brought down by Fannin Steele. Brings up third down for the Blue Jays. Green's pass complete to
He's
Sarah.
brought down by Jacoby Spence.
Brings up a Blue Jay.
Spence is a freshman from Phoenix, Arizona.
Probably a little cold for him right now here.
We got a couple coaches in our school that are from Florida or California, and it's a little cooler weather. I give them a hard time about that. A little mix-up there with the Blue Jays.
What we had going. Looked like the offense is getting ready to head off the field.
I know. I don't know if they thought there was a timeout, but here we go again. So first down, Blue Jays on that last slant play. Three-man front for the Warriors. Hunter gets the ball. Nice blocking up front. Now that side, at that time it was Smalls and Jones and Ashland on the right side making some big holes.
Hunter on the carry for the Blue Jays. Brought down
For
by
Hunter.
Alan Garcia.
Garcia with the tackle.
Hunter has been the main ball carrier for the Blue Jays this year. He's had 50 attempts. And the only one close to him is Green, the quarterback.
Yeah. Sterling going with only 3 down linemen, so I think they're trying to play pass, so Tabor should get some run yards.
But they looked to pass, and
Great coverage by number 15.
Green tried to throw it in there.
Green's
Sheriff.
pass intended for Sheriff incomplete.
I think that was Spence
Yep,
on the...
Jacoby Spence with the breakup.
Pass disrupted by Jacoby.
Like you said, Chris, when you only have 3 down linemen, you're a little more confident that you can stop a short run if you're playing for the pass.
Absolutely. They come back to a forefront here.
So Green back in the gun again. Hunter beside him. Twins up to the top. And looks like a screen,
Yep.
and he
A
has
great
some
play.
space. It was a well-timed screen as he got underneath those guys.
So frustrating for a defensive lineman. You think, I'm going to get a sack. I got him, and he dumps it right over the top of you.
Well, and I think that was, trying to see who made that tackle. If that was Dexter.
Yeah, I believe number 9, Dexter Walker.
He was in there, if not very close. I think number 3 was also there, Juarez. Greenback.
Another. Oh. He had a lot of running room if he catches that.
Quite sure what that looked like. We'll see this again here. It almost looked like he pushed the ball away from him. But I think he just didn't quite have a grasp on it. He was reaching for it.
I know he's trying to run the hook and ladder without the ladder.
He forgot something.
He forgot the ladder. Yeah, he was open. He had a lot of green in front of him too.
So Jones, maybe he knew he was open and just was thinking touchdown already. But we've got 2nd and 10 at the 45 at Tabor's own 45. Green with the ball. High snap. Another quick pass and dropped again. This time by Sheriff, but it was a little bit behind him.
Snap throwing him off a little bit too. Anytime you have a high snap, it just kind of throws off your timing a little bit too.
Yep. So this has been a drive of quick pass plays. Try to be quick hits here. Been pretty successful. We still have to hang on to the ball.
Right.
We got Twins on the top and bottom. Greenback to pass again. Got
a little pressure. Yep, he's going to go down.
That's going to be a big loss. Almost 15 to 20.
Nobody open downfield. Great job by the Sterling secondary. Just had no blue jerseys that he saw open downfield.
No. So 4th and a long ways. Actually about 17, 18, I think.
Yep.
Smith will be back to punt. If you remember the first quarter, he booted like a 70-yarder, maybe even longer.
Yeah, had that wind at his back. I'd be surprised if it goes this far.
I would be too. Gardner snaps. Smith with the punt. It's a low.
That's a good punt. Keep it down out of the air.
And it just keeps rolling. So, a nice punt for the Blue Jays. Smith, as Sterling's offense comes on the field, and Tabor's defense as we move on here. Another score around the league. Evangel is leading Bethany 26-3 at the half. Ottawa 19, St. Mary's 14. That's in the third quarter. And Kansas Westland over Avila 35-0 at the half. Friends Southwestern, that's quite a ball game. 17-10 Friends right now in the second quarter. Slocum hands it off to Bell again. There was a hole, but he got about 3 or 4 yards before being brought down.
Dusty Daigle on the tackle there. The middle linebackers for Tabor.
Brings up 2nd and 6.
He did have some space there. So Slocum back in the gun again. Bell will be on his right side. Got a tight end to the right. Twins to the right. And a handoff again to Bell. He's hit right away by
number 95.
Vixama.
Yep, Vixama on that tackle. Good job by the D-line.
And I also think Courtney Craig was in on that. But 3rd down and 5 now for the Warriors. Trying to move the ball against the Blue Jays.
Neither team able to get a extended drive going. They've been able to move the ball a few yards and just can't quite keep things going. See what Sterling does.
He's dying out, yep. Slocum gets a snap, looking to pass. He's got some pressure on him, but he finds some running room.
Great job, nice tackle.
That was
number 49,
I think. Or do you see a different?
49, yep.
Tadarius Jett.
Oh, Daigle, 48.
He's calling Daigle on it.
40-something anyways.
Yeah. It was a good stop because Slocum definitely had some room and he would have got a first if he wasn't there.
Yep, great job by Daigle to spy him and stay with him.
Cobb back to punt. Nice height. This one is caught by Alexander. That's the first punt I've seen caught in a long time.
That tackle by number.
But you look at how big
22?
that was to catch that.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I mean,
if he doesn't, that ball bounces down.
All we've watched today so far is punt returns where the ball has went another 10, 20, 30 yards.
Right.
And that's how important it is, I think, to catch that ball as a punt return team. So got a lot of these, like I talked about, scores around with the Bissell division. St. Mary's and Ottawa. Ottawa leading 19-14 early in the third.
This would be a big win for Tabor in our division here to keep us up top with Kent's Wesleyan.
That's right. Because they're definitely on their way to a win, it looks like, today.
Yeah. Not much happening there. Sterling defense.
Handoff is to Jones. I think it's the first time he's ran the ball tonight. Jones is probably classified more as a receiver for the Blue Jays, but I know Gardner likes to use some of his receivers running the ball.
Right. Empty backfield.
And we got 4 down on the right side here. And I don't know about that.
There's a flag. I'm going to have holding on Sterling. Something looked funny there.
It did. And drug him a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he maybe.
Not that it was a lot, but it was enough contact and pulling.
Enough to disrupt the route.
Pulling just kind of bumped him enough. I could even hear the crowd in here starting to make a comment.
Like Sterling coach disagrees.
But
yeah, automatic first down.
Yeah, automatic first. So Tabor moves the chains. Have a new set. We're going to keep that set right now. 4 receivers to the right. 1 up top. I think he's going to go to the same place.
Got him beat.
And he did.
Good call. Right back to the same play. Oh, he fumbled the ball, though.
Are they really going to say he fumbled it? They are.
And Sterling's going to recover it at the 11-yard line. Take another look at that.
It's a nice ball. Caught. That's hard to tell from this angle.
That sure is.
On that. But
it was on the way to the ground. He's sure thinking he was down.
I think that was Deontay Hill on that.
Well, that's an unfortunate turn of events for Tabor.
Really is a nice play. They had it set up well and to not hang on to the ball, but there's not a lot you can do about that, and that's another reason why you really have to work on hanging on to the ball. You can't. You got to protect it well. I know when you coached, and I know when I coach too. I mean, you work on stripping the ball all the time, a lot.
Yep. And you work on ball security too a lot too. So
yes, you do. Bell gets the ball again, and there's Daigle again.
Yep. Not much there. About a gain of 2.
Along with Mitchell Lepke.
Blue Jays relying on the defense to step up again here and keep Sterling pinned back in their own end.
So Bell's going to go off and take a break this time. Looks like Brian Sanders might be in the backfield now. So Blue Jays have 4 down. And it is a pass. Daigle almost gets back to him, but it was a screen.
Yep.
And Sanders gets the ball before being pushed out by Alexander.
Little single line screen out behind number 77. Did a good job picking up the linebacker coming across that allowed that play to get going.
Sure did. Well, Sanders is a freshman from Mustang, Oklahoma. Big play for the Warriors, getting out of deep after that big turnover by the Blue Jays. Warriors put 3 receivers on the top. And Slocum's keeping it.
From that fake pitch again and just keeping the ball.
This time Daigle said nope. But he did get about 3.
Yep, did a good job not letting him around the edge. Strung that out, but need Tabor defense to stiffen up here a little bit.
So 2nd down and about 7 for the Warriors. Looking at about 6:45 left in the second quarter. Trips up top again. Play clock's running down. And they call a timeout.
Yep. Ran out of time there.
So before they get 5 yards to put them back, and honestly 5 yards been a big deal in this game.
Absolutely.
So with 6 minutes and 32 seconds left in the second quarter, we still have a 0-0 ball game. We'll take a break and hear a word from our sponsors.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620.
After that timeout here, the Warriors are ready to try and move on a 2nd down. Gibbs, I thought got hooked.
Yeah, it looked like a little holding there.
Side, but
they kind of got away with that.
they did not call it.
Anytime your back is to where you're trying to run, I think that's a good indication there might be a holding.
Well, they might be saying whatever. It's kind of the way it goes. But Darian Gibbs was about to get a sack on that play before Slocum got out to the side, just threw the ball away.
Yeah, going to bring up about 3rd down and 7 for the Warriors.
So Sanders is back in the backfield for the Warriors, and last time he was in, they ran that little screen pass to this side.
Yep, moved to empty backfield.
And now looks like we're going to
Officials
have
timeout.
Officials. So I don't know. Is he ordering something from the concession stand?
Maybe
before halftime?
getting ready for lunch. Talking to my daughter out there, Taryn Lawler.
Oh, is it really?
We'll give her some love.
There you go.
She's a graduate assistant for the athletic department. I'll have to ask her later what they ordered.
What that was? Yeah, maybe. Tell her to bring one up here.
That's right.
It's always interesting when they don't make an announcement. He is telling the coaches. He told Coach Gardner. Now
Okay.
he's telling Coach Langford what's up. Or he's getting their order.
I don't know if they'll have time to eat lunch at halftime.
Yeah, I'm going to guess not.
Because neither coach has probably at least too much positive to say about the offensive sides of the ball.
I'm going to say they're going to have a few items to discuss at halftime. But, a lot going on around Tabor. We talked about volleyball playing tonight. Also, cross country is in Columbia, Missouri today. And soccer is at St. Mary. Probably here starting in just a little bit. So Slocum back, empty backfield. 4-man line for defense. Slocum has a quick hit, but it's dropped.
He did drop it. He might have been a little short, too.
And that was Gardner right there to hit him right away.
That Tabor defense coming up with a big stop again.
Another big stop, you're right, as the punt team comes out. A couple more events coming up. Monday we have golf at Newton. I thought later in the week was basketball. I was talking to one of the basketball coaches, though, and he said they have a game Tuesday already. But a lot of things coming up, but the big thing is basketball is starting next week here at Tabor. So Cobb,
You
nice
let that
punt.
one bounce. That's going to go to the end zone.
And Alexander says, nope, not messing with it. As obviously as we've seen, if you watch the whole game so far today, turnovers have been a big deal.
Absolutely. Both teams, have moved the ball a little bit. Tabor on the last drive with the long pass play, but the fumble by the receiver, that kind of...
I'm going to say special teams turnovers have been the key to this game.
Absolutely.
We had the big punt, dropped return, fumble, and even on drop, we've dropped. It's just drop passes, things, little things right now that offensive stats are going to be pretty low.
Right. And usually the team that wins the turnover battle is usually the team that is probably going to win the game. So
That is correct. So Green's going to go under center to start this series with Hunter behind him. You got motion across by Jones, and they give it to Hunter. And you have in there Kingston Johnson is wrapped
Yep.
up.
picked up about 4 on the play.
Well, got enough of a little push to get a few yards out of it.
Used his leg there to get some of that.
You look at Tabor's offensive line, it's really a young... They've got their 2 tackles are both seniors, but their 3 interior are all freshmen or redshirt freshmen. Green under center, gives it to Hunter to the left side, fights off a little bit, and he keeps going.
Strong run.
Man, that was a... I'm not sure I'm going to be able to call the Warrior tackler on this one.
Hunter, 5'11", 205 pounds sophomore from Katy, Texas. Spent some time on the squat rack, I think.
I think you're right. Looks like Montgomery was one of the guys in on the tackle. But a nice push by the Blue Jays as they've got a 3rd and 1 now. And Green under center. Kind of a botched handoff.
Yeah. Looks like he got enough for the first down.
They're going to give it to him. Jones got the ball.
Garcia around the tackle there.
Garcia. Well, he got bumped as he was getting the handoff. He was getting hit. So
yeah, there was penetration. He had a little side hop there to avoid the initial penetration and got just enough to get past the stick.
Definitely needed. Had to work a little extra hard on that. So Green goes back in the gun now. Hunter beside him. And it's a quick pass.
Yep,
And this
he'll
time,
be down.
it's to Claudio Santos. Is that right?
Yep. 13?
I don't think I've... you had 13 or 17?
17.
Yeah. Santos, just a little 7-yard.
Little curl route. Yep, little curl route.
It's a nice job. Don't think I've called his name more than maybe at all this season. So he's getting some playing time, and he made use of it.
Second down, about 4 to go.
Warriors put 4 up on the line. As Sheriff motions across. Hill motions across. Green is...
Well, we're going to get a holding on Tabor.
Yeah. Green was flushed out, but there's a reason he wasn't sacked.
There was a reason.
And that's going to hurt that gain by Green. Yeah, I don't think there was any question. But to an offensive lineman, it's never holding.
Right. There's holding on every play. You just got to pick which one you're going to call. Anytime it affects the play like that, though, they're going to get you for that one.
It will be, you're right. So instead of a first down, we're going to go back and have a second and about 20. Nope, not quite. Second and about 14.
No, they take it from the spot now. It used to be they would go from where the spot of the foul was. Now it goes back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's where you take your 10 yards from now. So they used to kind of double whammy the offense with those holdings behind the line of scrimmage, and they, at least I know in the high school level, they've now gone back to the seating spot and to take that 10 yards.
Gotcha. Well, it looks like they did the same thing here too. So
it's about 14 to go.
Green under center again, but he drops back to pass. Little pressure. He's going to go up the middle, but he is stopped by
97.
That would be Nate Creaky, senior from Lawrence.
Yep, the middle opened up, and he thought he might be able to get through, but he did a great job of staying in his area and was able to get Green down.
That saved probably about a 5 to 8 yard gain for the Blue Jays. He had a little room if Creaky hadn't got there.
3rd and 15 for the Blue Jays.
4 receivers up top. Little pressure. He escapes it. He has a
2 guys in the area there.
2 guys in the zone, but he didn't get there. But I'm just surprised he didn't get sacked.
Right, yeah, he somehow found his way out of that mess in the middle. Got the rollout. Yeah, Garcia was in there.
He had Montgomery and Garcia. Yeah, you said that. Yeah, causing a lot of havoc back there. So Tabor punt team's coming out. Smith back to punt.
Another drive killed by penalty.
Yep, you're right. I think who do we have? 12 back deep for the Warriors. Punt gets a
low punt, which that's what you want to do. You want a low punt.
Not taking the bounce.
No, did not get the bounce.
But Gardner downs it at the 50. And we're just going to take a break and hear a word from one sponsor here, maybe. Well, maybe we won't. As everybody's back on the field, we're just going to keep going here.
Yeah, only 2 minutes left to go here. They're probably trying to get to halftime.
That is right.
This is probably the best starting field position for Sterling. They've been out to the 50, but I don't think they've started this close to the 50 yet.
I think you're right. Around the division, St. Mary's 24, Ottawa 19 in the third quarter. K-Dub still leading Avila 35-zip. Slocum back. Stacked twins on each side.
Great coverage there by number 48 for the Blue Jays.
Looking for Stuckey. Ryan Stuckey, he's a junior from Sedgwick. He's a preseason all-conference pick. I think he's probably he's been one of the favorites. 21 receptions on the year for 335 yards. And we haven't called his name yet. That was definitely targeted towards him.
Yeah, I know that Stuckey name well. Coaching at Remington all these years, there's been Stuckeys there forever.
It is a popular name. So we got Slocum back.
Get some pressure.
Pressure on him, and he just kind of gets rid of it as Matthew Patterson put some pressure on him.
Yeah, definitely made him want to get rid of that before he wanted to. Good job finding the running back, though, so he doesn't get an intentional grounding.
Well, Patterson is a freshman from Hanston, Kansas. Hodgman County High School.
A little 8-man football out.
There you go. Hanston's
Western
famous
Kansas.
for their former coach. They had an 8-man coach there a few years back. He was Roger Slayton. One of the biggest coach names in 8-man football in Kansas, I would say. Got a different quarterback back.
Oh, nice hit.
Wow.
Who was that? Complete to number 11 for Sterling.
So Sebastian Moyer back at quarterback, and he almost gets sacked by Lepke, and then he makes
number 2.
So 2 makes the hit?
Yep.
Allen? So Jaron Allen makes a big hit after a play full of a lot of things. So we've got the 2-minute warning here right before half. Score still 0-0, and we're going to take a short break.
Infinity Fitness Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
So the officials are getting together here. I'm not sure why, but we are back from our 2-minute warning break. And like I said right before break, they switched quarterbacks for Sterling on this series. Sebastian Moyer, he's a freshman from Rockwall, Texas.
Yeah, 4th down here and probably about 7 yards to go for the Warriors.
Looks like Bell is in the backfield next to him. And they are going for it.
He's got open receiver.
He's got Stuckey right down the middle. He threads that. Moyer threaded that through.
He had several receivers open. He had 20 Bell running wide open on the right sideline if he wanted to go back that way.
Yeah, he did.
So
he threw this between two Tabor defenders.
Yeah, he took the harder one and got it.
I think he was definitely looking for Stuckey.
Which is probably why he's their top receiver.
That's very right. Well, I'll be curious now with a new quarterback. Is he going to be a runner or a thrower? But so far,
we got 3 missed tackles.
Both.
Yep, 3 missed tackles there by the Blue Jays. Turned a loss probably into about a 5-yard gain.
Definitely should have been tackled for a sack. And then Vic Salma finally gets him down after about a 5-6 yard gain.
Those linebackers break down a little bit, make those tackles.
So 2nd and 4 as Moyer gets the ball from the gun.
No screen.
Screen to Bell.
Good job, Daigle with the tackle. Fumbled.
But I think the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, so that'll be Sterling ball. They might even gain another yard or two with that ball going out of bounds.
Could be. But nice job by Daigle. It's a one-on-one tackle.
Looks like they might lose a yard.
It's about a yard further than he was tackled, though,
right.
I think. So 3rd and about 6, 7.
Not sure what type of kicker Sterling has. If they'd be, the wind at their back, a field goal here wouldn't be, at this type of game, you never know, might be
You're right.
enough to win it at this pace.
Well, Slocum is back in at quarterback now for the Warriors, so if he was hurt or had equipment or something.
Yep, he's going to run.
They have a
Nobody out there.
Nice play by Daigle again.
He's going to be close. See where they mark it.
Well, Hawthorne of Sterling was pulling out there.
They're a little short.
Their left tackle come all the way around and
yeah, it's a design. Oh, they have to fake the sweep left, and he just takes off and goes back right.
well.
4th and 2.
Well, if they have a kicker, I'd be saying this would be a great time to kick.
Absolutely.
Because of the scoring we've got.
Points are at a premium right now.
But I'm guessing they don't have a kicker that they're trusting right now. I'm saying that, but I might be totally wrong.
All right. They're going to have to hustle.
Bell, 2 seconds. He just gets it off and fires it complete.
That's Stuckey again.
I think it's Stuckey again.
Yep, he'll pick up the 1st down. 41 seconds left.
So Sterling pushing hard to get one in before the half and put some points on the board.
Surprised Sterling wouldn't use a timeout here with only 35 seconds left.
I think that's second timeout for Sterling. As it's 35 seconds left till half, Sterling threatening to score in a 0-0 ball game. And we'll take another break and hear a word from our sponsors.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Welcome back to Hillsboro, Kansas, as we are almost at halftime with Sterling driving. Slocum in the gun, 2 backs, hands it off to Bell for about 2 yards.
Sterling's going to burn another timeout. Wasn't much on that run.
There really wasn't, and I think that might be. They might have one left. I might have lost track of that first one, but they got another timeout. Just talk a little bit about what's going on again this afternoon. Cross country was at Missouri, Columbia, Missouri. Volleyball plays at home here in about 2.5 hours against St. Mary, while the soccer team travels to St. Mary's, both women and men, next week. Got several things going with soccer and volleyball again, but basketball gets going, where Thursday the women go to John Brown, and Friday the men go up to Northwestern. And next Saturday, Tabor is going to travel to K-Dub, which I would say, Chris, don't you think that's probably the toughest team to compete against in the Bissell division?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Kansas Wesleyan, typically one of the powers here, at least the past several years.
Yes.
And, that I think they've played had some close losses this year. So, but yeah, I think they'll be the team to beat in this division.
So back after timeout, second down, about 7. Slocum, back to pass, has some time, and
nobody
kind of throws it away, I think.
Yeah, I don't know, he's going number 4 there, but 4 thought maybe there must have been a deeper receiver because he kind of ducked out of the way and didn't try to get that ball.
So probably, Williams is who was intended for.
So we got about 3rd down and 7 here to go.
We talked about K-Dub. They're ahead of Avila right now, 35-3 in the 3rd quarter. And like I said, that is the team that the Blue Jays will have to face next week.
Makes this game very important just to keep pace with KW as well for next week's game.
That is correct. Slocum with the ball, back to pass again.
Pressure.
And he finds
And he's going to get it.
I think Allen fell.
Yeah, he was there. He fell down on the play.
Take another look at that here. Allen just fell down, but we got 2 flags. Is this coming back? Gotta admit, I wasn't watching back here.
Sterling's not acting like it's coming back, and the head coach is out on the field unless there's a roughing the passer. Is that Slocum going back? Yeah, I bet we're going to have a roughing the passer maybe.
That could be. We take another look at that and see. I know you've showed it once, but Are they picking up the flag?
No, I think they'll probably assess that on the kickoff.
Okay.
Play, touchdown. Ready to play, personal foul, roughing the passer, low hit on the quarterback, number 7 on the defense. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
All right, if you heard that there.
A low hit on the quarterback. So, you can't hit him in the knees, can't hit him in the head. Sometimes you wonder where you can hit him.
Yeah. So Sterling does end up scoring on that pass from Slocum to Stuckey. And we have number 90 here, James Hennessy, kicking the extra point. And it is good. So with 19 seconds left, we finally get some points on the board, but it is not the side we wanted to see, as it is 7-0. And we'll take a quick break here before our last little bit before half.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
All right, we're back here at Joel Weens Stadium as Sterling will kick off after they scored. Penalty on the Blue Jays. Personal foul for roughing the passer after the throw. Moved the kickoff a lot closer.
Yeah, kick off from the 50. I think you should get a touchback with the wind at your back.
In college, that should probably always happen. So Blue Jays are going to come back out on the field here with about 19 seconds left. We're going to see if they're going to try and do something fancy to get it down the field or whether they're just going to take a knee and let the clock run out.
Yeah, with the wind in your face, I don't know if there's really much you can do here. I mean, unless you have a special play designed up here to trip up the defense maybe, but
if you do the hook and ladder, you better have the ladder.
That's right. They did a great hook before.
So Green back in the gun still. So it doesn't look like it's a victory formation. Jones across the middle.
Throw a little wide there.
Takes only about 3.5, 4 seconds off. Jones ran a little out.
Yep. Just threw it wide. He was open.
So they're going to try another one here.
Sterling going to play a little prevent. Safety's back a little further than normal.
Empty backfield for Green. Green has to duck underneath, and then he gets hit by Montgomery. Montgomery's going to bring him down. And they're letting that clock run out. I didn't know if Sterling was going to try and call a timeout. They did not. So we are at halftime now. A very slow first half offensively until Sterling finally moved the ball at the end to get a score to Stuckey to end the half. And we will take a few minutes break here as the halftime goes on and the teams are going in to get reset. So we will be back with you in about 10-15 minutes and we'll talk about some stats.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference. Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
create an estate
like
plan
you to
that
please
values
turn your
what you
attention
value.
down
The
to the
Biblical
track
Estate Design Service from
for the
MB Foundation
procession
is a
of our
will planning
homecoming
service that
court.
brings your faith into the process of preparing
Our
a God-honoring
homecoming host
estate
and
plan.
hostess
Many donors of
candidates.
Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor
First, we have
and get started
Sonia
on your plan
Zimmerman.
today.
From
MB
Valley Center,
Foundation,
Kansas.
giving meaning to money.
Sonia is involved in cross country and
Don't
is
let
the Art
flashy
Club
ads and
president.
short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden
Her
charges
future
and
plans
slower speeds
involve
for your
continuing
broadband.
her education
Work seamlessly,
through
stream
the Tabor
continuously,
Masters program
and game
in
uninterrupted.
neuroscience and
TCW
trauma,
is the only provider
as
that
well
offers
as
Hillsborough the
teaching and
reliability
selling art.
of an underground fiber connection to your home or
Sonia's
business.
fun fact
Switch
is
today
she
to
enjoys
experience
deer
the best
hunting with her
with TCW Fiber
Her
Internet.
favorite Tabor memory is worship nights and fellowship with Jesus and loving friends. She is escorted by Christian Tuiasasopo, otherwise known as Tui. Tui hails from Copper.
At Baumgars, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
What you need when you need it at Baumgars.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sonia Zimmerman and Christian Tuiasasopo.
Hillsborough's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local
Next
service
up,
and support
Andolyn
teams bring the
Johnson.
best for fast and
Andolyn
reliable
hails from
TCW
Oakley,
Internet
Kansas,
right here in
and is
Hillsborough.
involved in track and
Working
field,
closely with residents and
Adam's
business
7
owners,
Bible study,
we help find
and
the
share
best solutions
prayer
for
and
all
dare.
your needs.
Her
You
future
simply
plans,
can't beat
she
our
is
local
unsure of
customer
where she's
service,
going to go
always
next,
ensuring a
but
connection to
career
work
with
seamlessly,
horses and
stream
kids would
continuously,
be sweet.
and game uninterrupted.
Andolyn's favorite thing to do in her
Many
free
of you
time
know
is
that the
to rope
Eitzen
and ride
Agency insures
horses,
churches, Christian
as
schools,
well
and
as
other
working
related
out
ministries.
and
A
hanging out
coverage
with
that
her
is
friends.
overlooked for most businesses is
Andolyn's
proper
favorite
cyber
Tabor
liability.
memory.
Has your
She
business
can't
ever been
pick one
hacked?
out.
Do your employees click on links
But
that they
about all
shouldn't?
of the
Your
good
business could be
memories
shut down
involve
and
lots
have
of
extreme
laughter with
costs if this
friends.
happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your
Andolyn is
business at
escorted by Kikoa Vincent.
580-227-2553
Kikoa
or
from
find us
Wichita,
online
Kansas.
at eitzenagency.com.
Is involved in band,
Sooner or
jazz
later,
band,
you might need
pep
some
band,
extra
and
storage
he is also
space.
the
When that day
co-president of
comes,
the
Fleming's
Missions
Mini
Club.
Store All is ready
And
and
he is
waiting.
an RA.
Fleming's Mini Store All has 5
His
locations and
future
has been
plans,
serving the Hillsborough
he
and
is
Marion
going
area
to
since
become a high school
1990.
math
They've got a
teacher
variety
and
of storage
coach.
size options and can even handle
A
boats
fun
and
fact about
RVs.
Kikoa
To learn more, just
is he
visit
beat fellow homecoming
FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com
candidate
or
Jake
give them a
Gertsen
call
at
at
Kikoa's
620-382-5550.
favorite
Fleming's
Tabor
Mini
memory
Store All,
is going to
the
Indonesia
solution
with the
for your
education
storage
department
problems.
and getting to experience the culture there.
Hillsborough Ford is your
Ladies
local,
and gentlemen,
family-owned and
Andolyn
operated
Johnson
full-service
and
Ford dealer,
Kikoa
serving
Vincent.
Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department,
And now,
our staff is
Allison
committed to give you a
Johnson.
top-notch experience.
Allison
We
hails
service
from
every make and
Wichita,
model and can
Kansas,
handle all
and
service
is
jobs,
involved
including
in
tires.
cross-country
We're at
and
202
track.
South Main Street
The
in downtown
CRC
Hillsborough
Improvement
and
Committee,
online at
the
hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference.
Allison's future plans
Infinity
are to go
Fitness
to
is open
grad school
24/7 for
PT
all of your
and travel.
fitness needs on your schedule.
Fun
Whether
fact
you're looking
about
to improve on
Allison
basic
is
health
she knows
knowledge
every
or are looking
word
to
to
power
the
lift
first
or body
Pirates of
build,
the
start
Caribbean
with
movie.
Infinity Fitness. We've got the
can
facilities,
also
trainers,
hula
and
hoop and
equipment
walk
to help
at
you
the
meet your
same
goals.
time.
Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220.
the many
Infinity
nerve
Fitness
wars
is
and
located
games
at
of
115
Campus
North
Gold.
Main Street
Her
in
and her
Hillsborough
friends have
and
played.
online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value.
Allison
The
is
Biblical
escorted by
Estate
Jacob
Design Service
Gertson.
from MB Foundation is a will
Jacob
planning service
Gertson
that brings your
hails from
faith
Reedley,
into the
California,
process of preparing a
and is involved
God-honoring
in
estate
tennis,
plan. Many donors
giving
of Tabor
campus
College have
tours
used
with
this service to
admissions,
create their plan
and
and have
working
chosen
with
to leave a
Dozer,
gift to the college. A gift that will have a
campus grounds
lasting
dog.
impact on future generations of Tabor
Jacob's
students.
future
Learn more at
plans are to graduate with a degree in
mbfoundation.com/Tabor
mathematics
and get
and
started on your plan
education,
today.
and become
MB
a teacher
Foundation,
in another
giving
country,
meaning to
telling
money.
people about the gospel. Fun fact about
Don't let
Jacob
flashy ads
is
and
he got
short-term
beat
specials
by
with fine
Kakoa
print
in
entice you
chess.
into hidden charges and
He
slower
also
speeds
loves
for your
to play
broadband.
guitar and
Work
staying up late
seamlessly,
with
stream
friends.
continuously,
He
and
loves
game
making
uninterrupted.
milkshakes in the cab.
TCW is the
as
only
well as
provider
taking
that
long
offers
road
Hillsborough the
trips and
reliability
spending time
of an
with the
underground
Lord.
fiber connection to your home or
Jacob's favorite
business.
Tabor memory
Switch today
is
to
hitting a
experience
shot
the best
between his
with
legs in
TCW
tennis
Fiber Internet.
and winning the game because of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Johnson and Jacob Gertson. And ladies and gentlemen, before we announce your host and hostess for this year's 2024 Tabor College Homecoming, let's give a round
At
of applause
Baumgars,
for the
we
candidates.
want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and
now-
operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves
Please give me
out
a
to
drum
deliver
roll.
legendary customer service. And with more than 100
year's
stores serving customers from the
2024
Midwest to the Rockies,
Tabor
we
College
strive to have.
Homecoming host and hostess.
When you need it at
Your
Baumgars.
2024 Tabor College hostess is Sonia Zimmerman.
Hillsborough's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local
And
service and
your
support teams bring
homecoming
the
host.
best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsborough. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions
Your
for all
Tabor
your
College
needs.
homecoming
You simply
host
can't beat our local customer
is
service,
Christian
always
Turia
ensuring a
Fessel
connection to
Ball.
work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme
Once again,
costs if
ladies
this
and
happens.
gentlemen,
Cyber
your
liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the
2024
Eitzen Agency to
Homecoming
discuss this
Course.
valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion
Thank you
area
again
since
to the Tabor
1990.
College
They've got a
Student
variety of
Activities
storage
Board,
size options and can
headed up
even
by
handle boats
Ben
and
Brown.
RVs. To learn more, just
For their
visit
involvement in today's homecoming
FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com
festivities.
or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's
weekend.
Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsborough and online at hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference. Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsborough and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsborough the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
At Baumgars, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
what you need when you need it at Baumgars.
Hillsborough's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsborough. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsborough and online at hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference. Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsborough and online at infinityfitnessks.com.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsborough the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
At Baumgars, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
what you need when you need it at Baumgars.
Welcome back to Joel Weens Stadium here in Hillsboro, Kansas. Back from halftime, about 4 minutes left in half, and got Sterling leading 7-0 on a late touchdown right before the half. We'll kind of go through a few statistics here. For the Blue Jays, Willie Green is 6 of 13 for 88 yards. His favorite receiver, well, really not. He's tried for a couple. Hill, Hunter, Sheriff, Santos, and Haynes all have a catch. Sheriff has 2 catches, though. But Deontay Hill obviously had that big catch, 53 yards, and then they called a fumble, which you and I both were looking at it like, was he down?
Right. It was close.
It was close, but we don't have instant replay up in college football.
Not at this level,
not
anyways.
At this level, that's right. So that 53 yards, even though it looks great, ended up being a turnover. Rushing for the Blue Jays, Sean Hunter, 9 for 39 yards. Devin Jones has had a couple carries. Willie Green, his carries have been mostly of the sack nature today.
Yes.
For the Warriors, Jordan Slocum, 5 for 14 for 75 yards, and then a touchdown to Stuckey to end the half. We had that time where Moyer, I think it's their third string, came in for a little bit, and he did really well.
He did do good.
3 for 3, and he was tough to tackle.
Yeah, he had a nice run in there too.
Rushing for the Warriors, Kendrick Bell had 11 attempts for 31 yards. Definitely the back they want to get the ball to. He seems like a workhorse, really. And Slocum ran the ball 7 times for 11 yards. The big, I thought Cobb had more yards, but on that fake punt, first series of the game, Sterling gets stopped, and then Cobb, their punter, nice fake.
Yeah, got around the edge. And
he's got some wheels, too. So he did make it there, and that was a big play for them. Receiving for the Warriors, Williams, 2 for 38. Stuckey, 3 for 36, and all of those came in the end of that second quarter.
He had the touchdown right before halftime.
That's right. And then probably the longest play, one of them was Sanders' little screen pass down here to that side. Defensively I'm not sure I have the defensive stats here, but that's where we're sitting at here. It's 7-0 Sterling over Tabor, I think Tabor will be getting the ball to start the second half.
Tabor College would like to wish a very special
they did kick off, so I assume that they deferred.
So a couple other things going around the league. Ottawa leading St. Mary's 33-30.
Oh, close one.
In the fourth quarter, almost at the end. That sounds like a nail biter there. Our next one, Avila, is losing to K-Dub 3-35, and they are early in the fourth quarter. Evangel is putting the hammer down on Bethany, 54-3 in the fourth quarter. And Friends and Southwestern, which everybody I think would agree was the matchup of the conference, is the matchup of the conference at 31-31, 2.5 minutes left in the game. I guarantee you there's a lot of excitement at that game, I'll bet.
I think that game's every bit of what everybody thought it should be.
That is correct. And obviously they're in the Kessinger division, so our games against them don't matter for postseason.
Right.
Probably for seeding, but not for actually making it, because we can win out if we win the next 4 games.
They would get an automatic bid into NAIA playoffs, and I assume that even the top team of the Kessinger will go, but I assume 1 or 2 of the other teams might possibly get an at-large bid. They're definitely good enough to get in.
Well, you've got 3 ranked right now in the NAIA. We've got 3 KCAC. Evangel is ranked 20, Southwestern 21, and Friends 23 out of the KCAC, and that is in the NAIA national rankings. If you have followed Tabor football at all, you know that when we played Evangel down in Missouri, it was a close game through 3 quarters. Southwestern was the big rain delay, where I think they finished about midnight.
Right.
And then Friends was up here, and Friends is a running team. Friends, they want to run the ball, maybe throw it 3 times.
And, and Tabor played Friends pretty well defensively for the most part. Just couldn't get any offense going for that game.
So, teams coming back out on the field, and like we said earlier, I think Tabor won the toss and deferred to start the game. Sterling got the ball then, but now it is the other way around. Tabor Blue Jays back. We have Brazil and Allen back, maybe.
Oh, little swib kick.
And it's going to get the ball in decent field position, because I can't say we were at the 40-yard line a lot.
Might be our best starting
field position, too, as we come back. I don't know if that's our tight end there.
Yeah, look.
Dante Smith that got that.
Yeah. And look like maybe Sterling might be saving that wind for the 4th quarter, as they elected to kick off into the wind.
They did.
So they, I guess, in a tight ball game, you definitely want at your back.
Kickoff down at the 40-yard line of the Blue Jays. Blue Jays will take over 1st and 10 from there.
So Green is back in. Empty backfield. Sterling with a 4-man front. I'll take it back. Not empty
single
backfield. Green was under center with Hunter in the backfield.
Not much going. Linebacker coming in on that tackle.
And there you see Flinders Cameron. We haven't called his name a lot, but he is one of those preseason all-conference picks for the Warriors.
I love his first name, Flinders.
Flinders, yeah.
He said maybe Australian?
Canberra, Australia.
Yeah, you don't hear that very often.
No, you don't. Figured he'd be playing rugby.
Right. Probably would if they had it.
That's probably right. So now Green is back in the gun. Hunter beside him, drops back to pass. Rolls out, Flinders.
Nobody open downfield.
Nope, and Flinders, we're calling him twice now. Well, he didn't say his name much in the first half, but he's had 2 big plays right now to start the second half, as the Blue Jays are now facing a 3rd and 20.
Definitely not where the Blue Jays want to be here. They don't typically have big pass plays, but they're going to have a play here where they can pull it out of the playbook for 3rd and 20.
At least get some field position here for a punt, but still want a first.
Right. Well, in the wind at their back, you can get a pretty decent punt here, too. Pressure again.
He gets out. He finds, I think it was a nice catch there.
Yeah, looks like he's going to catch. Number 11.
Sheriff gets it on a 10-yard. Oh, they're calling it incomplete now.
They are calling it incomplete.
It was a close one. Go back and take a look at that here.
Yeah, pressure up the middle there.
Correction pass.
We're going to be able to see that there.
A lot of times we have another view from the sideline. We just didn't have the manpower today to put a sideline camera out there, so apologize for that.
Tabor stalls out on their opening drive of the second half, so we'll see what the punter can do here.
Smith is back and gets a nice punt. Good height.
Looks like this will be fielded. Fair catch. Oh, he fumbled it. That could be. Looks like they're going to get it back.
What an opportunity. Hill was right there. Almost picked that ball up or got on it.
Smith's punt recovered by number 12,
Great punt.
Jones.
Flips the field around on Sterling.
Well, Smith sure taking advantage of his punts from from the south side of the field here. He got all of that.
Yeah, fair catch, and yep, definitely muffed the kick. Good job getting back to the ball.
Close play for the Blue Jays there. That would have been a big momentum switch if we could have got on that. Well, looks like we have a Moyer back in at quarterback with Bell, and is that Sanders beside him?
Oh, ball on the ground.
Fumble.
No.
And Moyer get a big sack here. I know there's Vixamas getting up off of that. And
Quarterback Moyer sacked.
Gardner in there. And
definitely had problems with the handoff.
For the Blue Jays.
Mayer was right there stopping it too.
Daigle in there. Yep.
Gibbs and there's a whole slew of them. Is that where you were? We go with the plethora word again.
Plethora, gaggle. Oh, yeah, that's geese.
Now
Isn't
you're
it?
talking
That's
100
geese.
here,
That's geese.
yeah. A little bit curious why Slocum, what's going on there, but there's a handoff to Bell.
I'm guessing Sterling just wanting to get both quarterbacks some repetitions here.
See what it is. I see him on the sideline. He's kind of in the background there. I don't know if he's being worked on or something, but Bell gets a nice pickup there and gets about 7 yards. So now they're looking at 3rd and 8 instead of 3rd and 15. This will be a big stop for the Blue Jays. Get a stop here, get a punt against the wind.
Yep. Keep that field position in their favor.
Could really have a good spot here. I'm going to keep an eye on Stuckey down here on this side. He's definitely one I think they look to for big plays.
He's the near slot here, number 10.
They're looking
curl
at
route,
top.
and they're going to pick up the first down. They go to opposite of Stuckey, number 12.
That look like Kevin Jones.
Moyer's pass complete to number 12, Kevin Jones.
Little out route.
Jones has not been a big part of their receiving core so far this year. He's only had like 3 catches before today. But he's more of I think he's more of their return guy. He's been on all kickoff and or the punt returns.
It's like 28 carry.
Dylan Reese from Goddard on that carry.
No gain on the play.
On the carry.
I didn't see who he was brought down by.
Brought down by Dusty Daigle.
Dusty Daigle again on the tackle.
Our announcer says Daigle.
For the Warriors.
We'll go with that. Daigle been all over
he has
this afternoon on defense.
Our leading tackler before today was Cam Pear with Daigle right behind him and Gardner. Gardner and Allen right after that. So
got trips up top. Good job. Good penetration. 54 for the Blue Jays.
that'll be Smith and then Gardner in there again. Reese again on that carry. Talked about, I mean, you look at the size of Reese. The guy is 5'11", 220.
Yep, large young man. Tabor again got Sterling here in a 3rd and long. Sterling's been able to convert a few of these today.
They have.
Need a stop here for the Blue Jay defense.
So we got Reese in the backfield with Moyer, the quick pass to the outside.
A little tunnel screen to the outside there, to the outside receiver. Almost didn't catch that ball. The ball was almost into the ground.
It looks almost like it hopped.
Right.
But
I think
Jones got that.
Maybe got his fingers under there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Brought down by Cam Pear.
That's close. He's going to pick up.
Well, Pear gets the tackle,
About
saves the
6.
first down.
They'll go ahead and punt from here this deep in their end, especially when you have the lead.
Ball's on the Sterling.
Wouldn't be a good place to turn it over.
We have Allen back to return for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, it looks like it. Brazil does sometimes, but not right now.
A fair
That is a
catch.
short punt.
Yeah, and get away from it. Get away from it.
There we go.
Hey, good field position here.
We're on the good side of the 50 now. So a little football trivia for you here. You know, we talked earlier about Gardner being the top, having the most wins in Tabor history. Who has the second most career wins in Tabor history. We'll tell you that here in a little bit. Coach Gardner has the most wins in Tabor history. Who has the second most career wins in Tabor history?
I wonder, is Coach Gardner, is he the longest tenured coach probably at Tabor? I'd
so.
probably go out on a limb and say so.
I would bet. I think it's been 15 years total at least.
Between both stints?
Yes. So with that, Hunter on the carry, he had a nice little push up front by his line.
Picked up 5 on that.
5 yards a carry, 5 yards of play would be just fine.
And 5 for the Blue Jays.
So it looks like we've got Green in the gun with Hunter back beside him.
Sterling back into that forefront again.
Got Santos. Have your slot back.
High snap again. Throws that timing off.
But he gets it off to Hunter and gets about 3 out of it.
Hunter on the carry for the Blue Jays.
3rd down and 2. Had a few high snaps from the center today. So that just throws that timing off just a hair when the quarterback has to jump for that ball.
Well, Green did a nice job getting up in the air to get that.
Absolutely. If that goes over his head, we're looking at probably a 10, 15-yard loss.
That is correct. So Green's under center, and he's going to make a quick handoff to Hunter. And
he broke outside.
If he could just get by Spence.
He's hanging on.
So Jacoby Spence from Sterling probably saved maybe a touchdown.
Right.
But nice play by Hunter. That left side of the line again.
Good block by 64. Is that Queering?
I think that's Queering.
Queering turned that end out. Had a nice hole there on the left side. Allowed the running back to get through.
So getting a little momentum here as Tabor is now at the 30-yard line going in. 1st down and 10. Green gives it off to Hunter again.
Bounces out again.
Hunter has some more space. Got a blocker. Oh, he just would have cut it in.
I think if he would have stayed inside, he would have had a couple blockers in front of him.
Queering was lead blocking there, and he chose...
bounced it out and got shoestring tackled.
Yeah.
Gain of 6.
I don't know if we're going to go back and see a replay of that one or not.
Still picked up 6 on the play, so good drive going here for the Blue Jays.
24-yard line.
Looks like Hunter is still in the back. Got Santos as a slot. 2 receivers up top. Hit the snap. Hunter again.
Oh, through the left side again.
There we go, and it's Spence again. So it's...
You can go down to 15.
I think Hunter and Spence have made 3 connections on this drive.
They found a little spot over on the left side behind Queering.
Bring up another Blue Jay.
There we go. He bounces it out. And I will say Jacoby Spence has been making some nice open field tackles.
Yeah, he's definitely saved probably maybe a couple touchdowns here on the past couple plays.
That is right.
You always hate for your corners to have to be making the tackles because that means they're well downfield.
That is correct. Spence again, this time looked right, cut back left, went up the middle, and guess who made the tackle again?
He's everywhere.
He is. But once again, it's after 5 yards, right up the gut.
Yep. Strong run.
6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4 for the Blue Jays.
Lineman doing a good job staying on blocks there.
Line of the Warriors.
It's the kind of drive that you kind of, I don't know, I like to run the ball, personally.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say 5 yards in a cloud of dust, but this will be a cloud of rubber granules.
Rubber pellets, yep.
So 2nd and about 4.
High snap again, ball's on the ground. Looks like Green might have got it back.
I think we got it back, but...
Yeah, those high snaps are definitely throwing the Blue Jay offense
Well, and I think
off
we
a little
were
bit.
also looking to move forward before we had the ball. He was
running back ran
to
into
the
him.
right.
Yep, 24.
Moises Haynes. So
fortunate for the Blue Jays here.
Green.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
once again, ball on the turf, costing yards.
Well, I think if Tabor doesn't pick up the 1st down here, you definitely entertain the field goal here just to get something on the board.
That's right. And the way the scoring's been going, 2 more field goals would. Pressure from the back.
Yeah.
That's you could see that one.
Garcia there in the way of that. He couldn't quite get that over Garcia all the way. So nice job.
Gardner didn't question it at all. He was sending them on right away.
Yeah. You got to definitely take points here.
Well, you've got one of the best kickers too in the NAI with Heilig. I mean, this year he hasn't had the number of kicks as in the past, but he has been ranked in past years for his kicking accuracy and number of points.
Yeah, and I was watching here in warm-ups here in the second half, and he was hitting from about 55 yards with that wind at his back. So this should be
a chip shot for him. Good snap, good hold, right down the middle.
Excellent kick.
So Tabor does move the ball about 30, 35 yards. Have a little sign of life here with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Heilig puts Tabor on the board with 3 points, and it's 7-3 Sterling as we take a short break.
Sterling College 7, Tabor
Many of you
College
know
3.
that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
All right, we're back here as Heilig's getting ready to kick off. Earlier I asked you about coaching. The winningest coach in Tabor history is Mike Gardner right now, but who was the second most winningest coach? And if you answered Tim McCarty, you were correct, with Dan Thiessen being close behind. McCarty had 23 wins, and Dan Thiessen had 21. So I also know that we had another former coach that's in attendance here today. I was talking with Kerry Dennison earlier today as he coached here a little bit in the mid-90s.
Kerry's who recruited me to Tabor. He and Coach Rick Upchurch.
There you go. And they were here. So you got here right after I did then, because they came here when I was a senior.
Mm-hmm. And Dan Thiessen was my coach. Kerry Dennison had moved on. And so Dan was the first-year head coach when I was a freshman.
There you go. It's the neat thing about homecoming. You get to see a lot of people that were here and have come back to visit, and it's exciting to see.
Bell breaking off a good run there. Gardner.
Gardner got a shoestring tackle to keep him from getting more than 9, but that was a big run by Bell. As Sterling is to 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 for the Warriors.
Good job by the Sterling offensive line there. Creating a big hole.
Creating a hole. So I think Bell would be getting close to 20 carries already for today. Checking stats here as we still have Moyer back in the gun. Bell beside him. Handoff to Bell again. And he goes into a pile, and they're going to mark it as a first down.
Yeah, forward progress was definitely across the line.
Bell on the carry. Gains just enough for a first down. 1st and 10 for the Warriors on their own 35-yard line.
Tabor could use a stop here, get the ball back. It'd be nice to get the ball back with at the wind at your back again for just a little bit if you can.
So it's not a strong wind, but it is enough that you could hold up a punt like they did last time. And with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, it's kind of going to come into play here possibly. Moyer back to pass, has a receiver. Stuckey out to the side, but Pear, he's there, but not before the Warriors get a first.
No, about 11-yard gain.
To number 10, Ryan Stuckey.
Stuckey doesn't do anything flashy. A lot of curl routes, a lot of out routes, and but he's sharp and he's crisp on his routes, and he finds himself getting open a lot.
Paying attention to the Tabor sideline here, we have our center warming up with the backup quarterback, and I'm curious if we're going to see a little change here coming up to Ahmad Bailey, who has played a little bit this year, but not a lot. Hand off to Green, and he finds a lot of opening, a big opening on that left side.
That might be his biggest run of the day.
I think it is. About 15 yards on that carry.
Yeah, that was Bell again coming through.
That'll be enough for another Warrior first down.
Well, it looks like we're going to get a timeout here on the field. I'm not sure if Tabor's calling this here, and Gardner doesn't usually, but he's stepping in on this one.
He's the defensive guy, so he's got everything to talk.
Yes, he is. So 7-3 Sterling. 2:21 left in the third quarter, and we're going to take another break.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Well, after a few words of wisdom from the coach, Tabor defense is back out on the field. Sterling's having a nice drive they're putting together. Moyer pass, Bell run, and this time it's going to be given to, is this Spencer? Or Sanders, I'm sorry. Sanders on a run to the left side. And Sterling seeing something. They've got a little excitement going here.
Defensive end got hooked. Got to keep that outside shoulder free.
So it looks like we've got about second and about 2, maybe 3. As Sterling is putting together a methodical drive, kind of like what Tabor did on the last drive. I do hope we can put a stop to this drive.
Definitely one of the best drives of the game for either team.
2 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock.
Officials asking for a few more seconds on the clock. As Tabor lines up with 4 linemen. Kind of like a 4-2 with a strong safety look. Or 4-3, either way you want to look at it.
Like it's any secret what Sterling's trying to do right now.
Nope. Sanders, and so far right now, run left seems to be
Brian Sanders on the carry.
Their plan.
Very similar to what Tabor did on their last drive.
Yeah. Looking at Sterling's offensive line, they've got all 5 are seniors. So obviously right now, Hawthorne, Malcolm are the 2 they're going towards on that left side. Wow, 5 seniors on their line.
Don't find that very often.
No, you don't. It's good to have experience.
Especially to have 5 seniors and only be where they're at record-wise.
Yeah. Once again, this division has faced the other division.
That is true.
Everybody in this division has struggled against those other teams.
Tabor bringing pressure here.
Bell with the ball.
They're going to get Tabor for offsides here, maybe.
Is it? It'll be enough for a first down if the penalty.
But there's a flag in the play.
Is on the defense. It'll stand as a first down, and it looks like it is.
Probably take the penalty and get a little more yards.
Hear from the official real quick.
Offside. Defense, number 22. That penalty is
We'll just take the result of the play.
First down.
Interesting. I think they could have had 2 more yards.
I think so, too.
They had just taken the penalty and got the first down.
It'd be close,
anyway.
yeah. It'd be close. Well, another first down.
It's flying up here, though.
That is true.
There.
That is true.
Official wants to talk again. But our announcer is... He's like...
Mike's not working, or?
Well, they have to push a button up here.
Okay.
I've actually heard a couple officials talk about they hate this button up here. They'd like to be able to turn and control it. And I think that's something probably be looking at changing in the future.
Right. Big run up the middle.
Wow, Bell.
Missed tackles.
Big run and then tackled. Pair brought him down, but not before getting about 15.
We got a flag back here. No, he's going to
Flag in the play.
be against Tabor.
And they're going to... I got to admit, I think that white hat's not very happy with
No, he looks like he's upset.
Yeah. See what else he says when he makes his call. Did they throw someone out?
Hold it.
No.
Defense.
Nope.
Has happened into the goal, has been added to the end of the line. First down.
No, just you don't see holding on defense very often. When
Not on run plays.
Not on the up front in the line. Just in the corner.
I have seen it where they'll grab an offensive lineman and pull him to the side to open up a gap for a blitzer. I've seen that, so that could have been something like that. Anyways, they're down inside the 5 now.
Moyer back in the gun. Handoff again to Bell. I can say I expected that. But Tabor did solid in there.
Picked up about
Vic
1.5, 2.
Daigle coming up out of that pile.
Henry Bell on the carry.
Show another replay of that, of Bell getting that. And
brings up 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Need about 2 more of those.
Yep.
3 more. 2 more. 3. 2nd down, yeah.
Sterling pulled both guard and tackle there. Little counter play. Trying to get Bell in behind those guards.
I'm guessing we're either going to see Bell or a quick slant to Stuckey. I'll make my predictions here. And it's Bell.
Bell up the middle. And he's in.
That's enough for a touchdown.
Kenneth Bell.
So Bell has definitely been the feature back all night tonight. And he continues to get the ball.
If that's wearing Tabor out a little bit, he's a big guy to bring down, 225 pounds. It's a lot to bring down every play.
Yes, it is. And their kicker here is, I think this is James Hennessy. If I say that name right, I'm not positive, but back to kick. Looks like he put it right down the middle. So,
kick is good by James Hennessy.
is that 2 seconds
2
left?
seconds left in the third.
2 seconds left in the third quarter. Sterling scores their 2nd touchdown of the night on a Bell 2-yard run. It takes a 14-3 lead, and we will take a short break here.
So with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter, your score,
values what you value.
Sterling
The
Warriors
Estate Design
14,
Service from
Tabor
MB
College
Foundation
3.
is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsborough the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Hennessy is back for the kickoff, and Tabor has Allen, and might be Jones back. Looks like Jones is going to get it. Has a gap, has an opening.
Sterling swallowed it up once he got through that initial.
Looks like number 48 there, Cadrian Hernandez. Might save that for being a few more yards.
Right. And that'll be the end of the third quarter.
Down by Hernandez.
And that does take us to the end of the third. Have another trivia question to throw at you here. This is back from the early, I won't even tell you the years. Who holds the record for most tackles in a season? So this is also, I'll tell you, they are also the career record holder in tackles. And we'll come back and tell you that in a little bit here, but just going a little bit around the league here as we have some finals now coming in. Ottawa did beat St. Mary's 33-30, bringing Ottawa up to 1-6 and taking St. Mary's down to 1-5. Kansas Wesleyan did beat Avila 38-3. 35 of those points were in the first half. Each team only got a field goal in the second half. Evangel's ahead of Bethany 68-17. That's probably a final already.
Final.
And Friends and Sterling, that action we were talking about, that was 31-31 with 2.5 minutes left. Friends came out ahead 37-31 and won that game. So back here to start the fourth quarter after we switched ends. We do have Green still in the backfield in the gun with Hunter behind him. Santos is the slot. I think
running back went the wrong way.
I think so, but Green's going to get 9 yards out of it. So a broken play there, unless that's a new play action play that I don't know about. But
yeah, I'm not sure if quarterback went the wrong way or the running back. Well, the running back didn't look like he was going to get the ball, so
no.
He made no attempt to even.
It might have been supposed to be a fake this way, and then Green, so a play action right and go left. They forgot the play action and just went left.
Well, nonetheless, it was a 9-yard play, one of their more successful plays in the run game today.
That is correct. So Green back. This time he does hand off to Hunter and runs to that left side again. Gets about 7.
Yeah, they've been leaning on the left side of the Tabor College offensive line.
They really have.
Brought down by Rogers.
Get good seals that way. And
Queering with the good seal out there on the edge.
I'm not sure if I don't think he started his freshman year, but I think he's been a 4-year starter for them.
He's been a solid lineman for them. I know he's battled some injury along the way.
Yeah. So Hill in motion across the middle. Green back to pass. Has a guy.
Oh, what a catch.
What a catch.
One-handed snag. Pulled it back in.
Deontay Smith, I think. Look at this again here. That ball was thrown high, but he went up to get that. Not Deontay, it was Dante Smith. So Dante Smith, first catch of the day, ends up being a big one.
He came from a long ways across the field. He was a slot on this side and got all the way across the field to find that ball.
So Greenback looking to pass again. There's a blitz. Has a man.
Got a man.
Deontay
got
Hill
him
down the middle, makes a catch and takes a hit.
Inside the 15. Oh, we got a flag in the backfield, though.
That could be roughing the passer or holding.
Tabor's walking up like it might be against Sterling.
We'll see what it is here, but it was a nice catch.
He's not getting the mic again.
Defense, number 13. That ball down on half distance to the goal, the run. First down.
Tabor should get the ball probably around the 7-yard line, 6-7 yard line.
Well, not only was it a good pass, good catch, because he was about to get hit, and he probably knew it.
Right.
And he took a shot, held on. So, good-looking drive here by the Blue Jays.
We need to finish this one with a touchdown. Field goals here don't help us anymore.
No, we're in that spot. Greenback has Moises Haynes out
good
to the
cutback.
side.
Oh, little leapfrog. Did he hit it? No, he called it down at the 1.
Oh, man. I thought he had. I don't think he touched.
He went Superman.
I think he didn't touch.
Let's see here on the replay.
Unfortunately, you can't throw the red flag for that, but watch this jump.
Great block.
He goes up and over.
From the 1.
Oh, I think
he's in. I think that ball's across the line.
Well, Tabor steps right up and goes with Green in the sneak.
And he's short there.
So they're still on about the 1 foot line. Oh, I'd love to be able to throw a red flag on that if we could. Because I do think Haynes had the ball in his right hand.
I believe so. It looked
landed
like came in.
That was up 3rd and goal for the Blue Jays.
See what Tabor does here, if they sneak it again or
I think it should be right up the middle, if you ask me.
switching the backs up a little bit.
There you go. Or a handoff to Haynes, either way.
Yep. Looks like he's in. Yep.
Nope. Yep.
He is in.
There we go. Can hardly see what all happened there. But a handoff to Haynes gets him in and gets Tabor on the board for their first touchdown of the game at the 11:39 mark here in the 4th quarter.
Sterling low in the middle of that field, and offensive line of Tabor able to get enough push. The back running his feet is able to get in.
So, nice drive, good runs, good passes. See if Heilig here can finish it off with the extra point. Low snap, but he gets the hold gets down. It looks like it's good as Heilig puts it in to bring Tabor up to 10. So with 11 minutes and 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter, it's Sterling 14, Tabor's 10 after a nice drive by the Blue Jay offense. And we'll come back in a minute after a couple words from our sponsors.
Sterling College 14, Tabor College 10.
Well, as you can tell, we didn't break away that time. You got to watch our cheerleaders and Blue Jay mascot a little bit as they are leading the fans and doing a great job down there. Number one, I'd hate to be a cheerleader. Number two, no one else would want me to be a cheerleader.
I wouldn't want to see you as a cheerleader.
I appreciate that.
No offense.
None taken. None taken. That's the voice of reason right there. But I do appreciate anybody who has a school and has those. They're very important, I think. For
Absolutely.
Motivation and just
setting that atmosphere.
That's right. High leg on the kickoff. He's
high kickoff.
Looking
That's
for
going to fall out of
blooper.
bounds. Yep.
I think he wanted to land that about on the numbers. Kind of hoping for one of those odd onside, hoping it drops in there kind of kicks.
Yep. Kind of hold it up a little bit and see if you can't get one of your runners to get underneath it and get that ball.
Yep. Because he's definitely got the leg. I think with the wind against him, though, he might have had some different ideas. But
that'll set Sterling up on the 40, so with some good field position here already for the Warriors.
Well, I am going to guess they come back with another dose of Bell. Moyer's still the quarterback, but Bell had a really good series
Kick out of
last
bounds. Kicking team. Ball went out at the 35-yard line, 5-yard penalty. First down, Sterling.
So Sterling with 40 yards, 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Moyer gets the ball. Quick
fake.
pass out to Stuckey.
Oh, good coverage.
He fumbled.
Stuckey got it. Yeah, he still has the ball. Great coverage there by the DBs.
So Pear and Alexander.
Number 10, Ryan Stuckey.
No, they're going to call that incomplete.
Okay. I thought that ball got bobbled a little, but.
Correction, that's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah. He never really made a move there, so that was definitely incomplete.
I think that was Allen made a nice play on that, just coming up and hitting them.
He's had a couple hits like that today.
So 2nd and 10, obviously, you change your play call a little bit. And
nice keeper by Moyer.
And
got that edge.
He did. He got a nice block on Gardner as Gardner was coming up to make the play.
Cam Williams from Sterling, number 4, with that block. Opened up that edge for that 9-yard game.
So I think he was coming in for that sack, or tackle for loss. 3rd and 1 now for the Warriors.
Good read by the quarterback because Bell got blown up on that play.
He really did. They were focusing on him. Tabor defense moved their tackles inside. Make sure there's nothing close. And they give it to Bell. And they
He's
got
going to
him.
be short.
They held him.
I think the ball came loose, but they're going to call him down.
Daigle was in there.
4th and 1.
As well as Vic Sama. So they're going to have 4th and 1. Big decision for Sterling, and they're sending out their punt team, which I think is smart.
No gain on the play, brings up 4th down for the Warriors.
Good stop, good push in the middle for the Warriors.
Daigle on the play again. He's been a big contributor for our defense all day.
Well, punt team went off. They're bringing their heavies out.
They got the power.
See if they can get them to jump or not. Because they're looking at the sideline. Nope, there they go.
Quarterback sneak.
Big
He didn't
push.
get it unless they get the push here.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and he made through.
Oh, wow.
They had him stopped.
Wow. You talk about a frustrating play from
Absolutely.
a great push by the front to no one tackling. And somehow coming through that.
Got through that whole scrum there, didn't he?
And then even after he gets hit there,
Missed
he gets
tackle here.
another 10 yards.
Moyer, strong runner.
Yeah, he is.
Unfortunate for the Blue Jays. Probably best case scenario now, try to hold them to a field goal if you can.
Yep. So 1st and 10 on the 9-yard line for the Warriors. It's got to be a big momentum move for Sterling right now. And they're still pretty heavy. They're calling timeout.
Yeah,
And the
they
play
were.
Clock
They're about to have delay a game.
was down to 1,
Timeout.
I think.
Sterling, their second time out of the half.
Well, we will take another break here as we are at 9:09 left in the game with Sterling 14, Tabor 10.
At Baumgars, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
What you need when you need it at Baumgars.
So back from that timeout, Sterling had to call it because the play clock was running down. Moyer back.
Got Reese in the backfield.
Hand it off to Reese. He gets about 2 or 3 on that.
Yep.
Gets a nice little push.
I think Sterling's probably content here. Bell coming back in the game to use a little clock here.
Yep.
And try and punch it in.
So I asked you earlier about who holds the records for most tackles in a season for the Blue Jays. Well, that answer came in 2005 with Jake Schenk. And he also holds the career record of 342. So he had 109 tackles in one season, 342 in his career. Second down, Moyer keeps it.
Fake sweep again.
And he's got the edge.
And he's in.
And he makes it in.
Tabor's had a hard time stopping that play for some reason. Well, defense is over pursuing on the fake pitch, and quarterback just gets around that edge, and they've been successful with that play all day.
Got him to lean towards Bell going to the right. And that's all it took for Moyer to take it in from about 7 yards out. Hennessy in for the kick for the extra point try for the Warriors. Snap is down. It's good. Looked like I was a little bit on this left edge, but he did make it. And the Warriors drive down and take a 21-10 lead. And the Blue Jays are going to have to do some fighting now to get back in this game. So with 8:16 left, we're going to take another break to hear a word from our sponsor.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
So like we said, we've got 8:16 left in the game. Blue Jays have struggled moving the ball today, minus that last drive. And the time is running out. So they thought we had them stopped in the last drive on a 4th down, and all of a sudden Moyer comes out and gets about a 20, 30-yard run to put the Warriors up with that last touchdown. So the Warriors kick it through the end zone. The Blue Jay offense is going to come back out, and we're going to see what Coach has drawn up, what we're going to do on this drive.
Only about 8 minutes left in the game here. You're going to have a fairly quick drive here to get down. You're 2 scores down.
Can't just ground and pound now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon's volleyball game has been moved to 6 p.m.
So we just heard on the announcer, if you were planning on going to the volleyball game tonight here at Tabor, they've moved the game back to about 6. Was it 6 or 6?
6 o'clock, I believe he said.
I think so.
And it was supposed to start originally at 5:30.
Yeah. So Green back to pass. He finds Jones.
Will be enough for a first down. No, I'm going to mark him just short.
For a 9-yard completion. No one else could catch it where he threw it. So 2nd and 1. Haynes in the backfield.
Sterling pressured outside.
Has a
going
man.
deep.
Beat him deep. Does he have him?
And no, we didn't get. They're going to throw the flag, though. We're going to have interference on the Warriors.
That is right. So Deontay Hill had him beat, and I think there was just some grabbing and pushing. He's fighting for his hands, as you can see. And that's going to be a big break there for
a 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
So, Chris, what makes the difference between a spot foul and walking off 15?
Pass interference. Defense, number 15. That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So sometimes you see where they put it at the spot.
Yeah. So a spot foul is anything under 15 yards. So if interference happened at 7 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, it's going to be a spot foul.
At the 7?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And so that ball is definitely thrown past 15 yards, so they're going to get the full 15. And it's always an automatic first down in college. In high school, it is not an automatic first down.
Okay. 1st and 10. Green finds his man, fires it into Sheriff.
He got it. Down to the 30, nope, down to the 40-yard line.
Making some progress.
Little slant inside. I thought that was going to the inside receiver, but
I did too.
It went right past him onto the next guy.
I'm glad it did because he was being hit about the time it would have got there.
Yep.
Green back again, has to roll. Finds Haynes on the sideline.
Nice tiptoe on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds.
He did a little acrobat move and tapped his toes. I don't know if we're going to catch that part on the side here, but
good job. Blue Jays first down to the 30-yard line. This is the drive they needed. Only about a minute gone off the clock here.
That's right. Haynes in the backfield with Green. Quick pass to Sheriff.
Oh, missed
He
tackle.
bounces off. Gets a couple more
Yep.
after that.
He picked up about 2-3 more after the missed tackle.
So Sheriff gets about 7, 5. I guess it's only going to be about 5 or 6. Way to keep his feet.
And Devin Rogers missing the tackle there for the Warriors.
Green drops back again. Has some time.
Wide
Finds
open.
Haynes. Gets a spin move. Gets about 10 yards on that play.
Get down to about the 14-yard line and bring up 1st and 10.
But the clock does keep ticking.
Drives at about 2 minutes from now. So still a good-looking quick drive here.
Blue Jays doing a nice job moving it in, but the quicker the better here, getting it in the end zone with the clock down to about 6 minutes. Green finds
middle, he's
Haynes,
in.
He's open. And
Nice
he
play.
Scores from, what was that, about
14 yards out, yep.
So Green to Haynes. That's Haynes' second touchdown now.
Haynes just runs a little seam route right over the middle. Nobody.
Looked like
Picked him
Montgomery
up.
was right there, but
A little late.
he was in front, and he missed.
Haynes goes down on the celebration. So you couldn't ask for a better drive right there.
Just what they needed. They needed it quick. Take a little time off. And Tabor's going to go for 2. Need to
Guess
get it.
that would get you
puts it
to the
within a field
3.
goal.
Yeah, yep. So that's probably the chart probably says to go for it.
Yep.
Analytics say go.
Green under center, being
No
chased.
pressure. Oh,
He has it. They're
Yep,
gonna give
he
to
got
him.
it.
Wow, what a catch. Sheriff.
What a play.
Reaches for that. Green, I don't think we're even going to catch that on film. It was so quick. But that was a great catch by Sheriff. Having to come out of, definitely not in his zone. So big drive, big 2-point conversion for the Blue Jays. It now gets them within 3. And now it changes a little bit of the dynamics of the game. So 5 minutes, 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sterling 21, Tabor 18. And we'll be back in a few seconds after a word from our sponsor.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
The crowd is up here at Joel A. Tween Stadium in Hillsboro, Kansas, as Hiley kicks it off. It's going to trickle down.
Takes a good Tabor bounce.
Dexter gets the ball.
Good coverage.
Gets wrapped up. I'm trying to see who comes out.
Trying to
of that.
see who's getting up there. And a little pushing and shoving going.
Not a good time to get a stupid penalty, I'll tell you that.
No. Well, here we need Tabor defense to step up now.
Well, you know, the last drive, we got him on that 4th down. We had a good push, and then we just didn't finish
Yeah,
it.
he snuck through and
ended up being a big play.
ended up being a 30, 35-yard run.
So, see if the defense can do it here as Moyer is still back.
And Bell in the backfield still would be.
Been a good combination for them this half.
Interesting to see if they're content with just running the ball, trying to kill clock, or if they'll take a shot here, try and put Tabor away.
They're letting the clock run. Well,
The clock stopped,
running,
so.
I don't know what they're waiting on quite. But
And no gain. Nice. A loss on the play.
Gardner's fired up. He's always been known for having that. But you got to kind of have that on defense.
Absolutely.
You need that. So Bell gets about -2.
-2, yep, 2nd and 12. Tabor pinning their ears back here a little bit.
And now it's that question, how do you coach this with, are you working clock or are you just playing football?
Right. Well, I think
sometimes that puts people in a bad spot.
right. I definitely think you work clock here. How many timeouts does Tabor have left? Have they used any?
They've used 1.
Okay, so they got 2 timeouts. Pressure. Oh, and a big sack. All the way back.
Dago coming in and stopping the guy from throwing.
16-yard line.
Look at Dago come from this side, just jump, and then him and Gardner both meet up at him.
Meet you at the quarterback.
And there you go. Huge play for the Warriors there. Not for the Warriors, I take it back. Well, it was, but
not in a good sense.
Not in a good sense.
Right.
Blue Jays, big play with Daigle and Gardner taking down Moyer there.
Tabor probably needs to be aware of a screen play here. Quarterback draw. This is one of those ones where it's not high percentage down the field.
I'm one where I love to see pressure.
It's a screen.
And
there it is, the bell.
Hey,
oh, hope that's not a horse collar. No, doesn't look like it is.
Got the shoulder jersey
okay.
there.
Yeah, I think that was
Daigle again, or 42?
Daigle.
I'm gonna say also Gallardo was right there.
Yeah, and that definitely in that situation, the screenplay was definitely what I would have called as well.
Yeah,
because you're not gonna get 4th and 25 or whatever it was. So.
Yep.
Timeout.
So that was
they're saying timeout of the half.
Well, Tabor's going to call a timeout to save a little clock here, I think.
Yep, they got plenty of time. They'll get the ball back just under 4 minutes.
And they're going to evaluate what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to go for a punt block here. We don't know, but we'll take another break here with a timeout at 4:03 left in the 4th quarter. Sterling 21, Tabor 18.
An estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
That's this guy.
With Sterling back now to punt, we've got, is that Allen? No, it's not Allen
nope.
deep.
Oh, kind of a shank punt. They'll probably get a bounce here, though.
Oh, that's
oh, we
good.
didn't get that field. That's
Stay
not
away,
going to be
stay
good.
Away.
He's going to put us inside the 10 at the 9.
You know, I don't see it anymore. I know when I coached, a lot of times you'd have 2 punt returners back to make sure you get a catch. You don't see it anymore at all, but
see it a little bit in the high school level. Had a game last night at Northwest High School. They a lot of times had 2 back.
But that's
yeah,
what that prevents, right?
Exactly,
there.
exactly.
That was about a 30-yard, 20-yard ball roll.
Yeah, definitely swings the field position. You know, Tabor has 3:51 here. Still plenty of time to get down the field, but he definitely would rather had a little better field position than this.
It would have been nice. But if they run like they did last time, run pass, they really didn't. I don't know if they ran any.
Yeah, and they need to not be scared to run. You got time to have some runs. Sterling with the 3-man stunt.
Oh,
and he gets
barely dishes it off there.
Yeah. Nice stunt by the defense. Had a little twist between the nose tackle and tackle here that allowed that pressure to happen. Garcia there on the quarterback.
So Montgomery, their little middle linebacker, has been involved in a lot too today. And Green back to pass.
Open, nice catch.
He was hit
get down,
away.
get down. Don't want to fumble the ball. That'll be a first down for the Blue Jays at the 20.
So Jones with a nice catch for about a little over 10 yards.
Sterling's going to sit back and try to make all the routes underneath. Rally to the ball.
Dozier in motion. Green looks for him, finds him. Got some room.
I think about 4.
4 or 5. Dozier actually was their quarterback last year to start the year. When Green came in, and now Dozier, being a good enough athlete, they wanted him on the field. So he's playing receiver. And he's done a good job. Green again.
Not sure if he got that. They're going to call it a catch
to Haynes.
Coming up on 2 minutes here. Tabor's probably going to have to take a little more shot downfield here eventually.
They need to get one play off here before the 2-minute warning at least.
Yeah, you'd like to see him get one off.
But they're pushing it. I don't know if they're going to do it.
Nope. 2-minute warning.
That's clock management there.
Yeah, you need to get that play in a little quicker. And
I don't know where, but that's a process of thinking. You got to know.
This is a 2-minute timeout.
You also don't want to rush it, though, too, and put something in that you don't want to run to, so I get that.
But I think we had the time to be set. We weren't in any hurry.
Right.
There. So it's still 2 minutes yet. It's not in a terrible position.
You do have one timeout yet to work with.
The scoreboard still says 2, but it had 2 before, so I'm not sure it's actually accurate.
Yeah, I think Coach Gardner's asking right now, do I have 2? Officials checking his book. Of course, we're not going to know.
They don't let us know up top here.
So we either have 1 or 2. It'd be nice if we had 2.
It would be. Sometimes on the scoreboard, that person's not always keeping track of those the same.
On the screen, it shows 2 up here on our screen as well.
Officials are huddling to make sure they've got everything right, I think.
Officials usually, when they record their timeouts, will record the time at which it was taken as well. That way, if anybody questions it, you can tell them you took this timeout at 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's funny we talk about the scoreboard of timeouts because actually in our gym, when we got new scoreboards, I purposely did not have that on there because I didn't want that to be, my
official
my scoreboard, the official thing, which, the people in the stands, when people see, that to them is official.
Right.
But it's not.
Right, yeah, your scorebook is official.
Yeah. So we actually did not even put timeouts on our scoreboard because of that possible confusion. So at the 2-minute warning here, Tabor is getting ready to go. Green is back. Haynes in there. Haynes has had a nice second half today. Trips right. Quick pass to the out, but just a little bit out in front of Haynes. I'm not sure he was... he said it was his fault. Whether he didn't run the route quite right or...
Yeah, Sterling just staying back in deep coverage, and they're willing to give up the underneath ball, and so Tabor may have to have a play where they break a tackle in order to get a bigger gain.
That's right. So Green gets the ball back. A lot of pressure.
Nice,
Haynes
drops it over the top. Out to the 40.
Gets about 7, 8.
Tabor needs to hustle.
See that again. Haynes is just drug across the middle, went up the middle there.
Oh, high snap again.
But
good run by Green out to the 50. It'll stop the clock here. 132.
So first down under 2 minutes. Clock to reset the chains, I think, right?
Yep, it's going already. So just enough to spot the ball. They don't have to reset the chains just to spot it.
Empty backfield, motion in by Hill. Green sees Hill then on the side.
Needs to get out of bounds if he can. Oh, he stayed in. Nope, they called him out.
Minute 14 now.
Sterling says they should be run the clock. I'm not sure. I don't disagree there a little bit.
I couldn't quite see, but it didn't look like he took that step.
Yeah, and I think right now you should be coaching all your backs and receivers. Get as much as you can and get your behind out of bounds.
That's right.
And Tabor only needs a field goal but they need to definitely get closer with that wind. You said it's not hard wind, but it is enough to affect it.
It definitely is. The green back again. Got some pressure.
And he's going to be down. That's inbound, so clock will run. They do have a timeout left, at least one, possibly two. Makes me wonder if they only have one, and that's why he's not using it.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. But
you know, if they can get about another 20 yards here, I might have been better off. And if he got the first down, the first down, so clock will stop.
Get a few seconds to reset.
About another 15 yards, I'd feel comfortable.
Got a little conversation back here with the officials, though, so I'm not sure what.
Pass complete, brings up another Blue Jay.
I don't know if it's a clock issue or.
White Hat came over and talked to Coach Gardner, let him know what's going on. Doesn't seem like anything to change.
Ball down to the 38-yard line. 47
Helmet
seconds.
On the defense, that qualifies for a 10-second runoff. Tabor has declined the 10-second runoff. Third down.
That's an interesting rule. That the helmet came off the defense and it would be a 10-second runoff.
But I guess if they're trying to get Tabor off the field to score.
Yeah. Don't know why you'd accept that.
No, I don't either.
Oh, he threw it high. He was open.
He had his man. So we're down to 42 seconds now.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. And
Deontay Hill there was open over the middle.
With an incomplete pass, though, the clock stops until the ball is snapped again. It looks like we're going to have a timeout
But this
by
is Sterling. Yep.
And Coach
Timeout.
Langford is on
Sterling,
the field.
They're second of the half.
Begging for something here. He's upset about something. So we will hear a word from one of our sponsors, and we'll be back shortly.
At Baumgars, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
what you need when you need it at Baumgars.
All right, we're back here after the Sterling timeout. You always want to kind of hear what the other coach is thinking, because he came out in the field. He really wanted to talk to an official.
Yeah, maybe they see something happening that they feel those 7 officials can't see out there. So.
That's right.
And they do have 7 officials.
Yeah. Green finds the receiver.
But that's going to be incomplete. Yep. I'm not so certain that's not bad. I think a completed pass short of the first down or not getting out of bounds will hurt Tabor.
I know. Not sure who that was on that tackle. Disrupted that play. So it's getting loud here again. Third down. Blue Jays need to get a first down, but more than that, they need to score too. Greenback finds a man up the middle.
Got him. First down. Will that stop the clock?
First down.
First down. So you could get up here and spike it if you want to. Save some time. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Yep. Spike by Green. Oh, we got a flag.
Did he hit?
I hope that is not a illegal formation, because if that does, that would be a 10-second runoff probably. Or did they catch Sterling offsides?
Well, Tabor's saying it's against the defense.
They're talking here.
Both sides threw the flag. I think their nose guard might have been
Offside. Defense, number 13, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, third down.
And that'll stop the clock, too, with that defensive penalty.
That's right. So Flinders gets called
Start on
for
the
not
snap.
getting set.
So the clock will start on the snap.
Correction.
So
First down, and the clock will start on the snap.
It's like you got an echo in here. Good, Chris. You're telling.
that's my officiating coming through there as well.
It is.
So yeah, that's a big penalty by Sterling because, even if Tabor picks up the first down, the clock's going to run as soon as they spot it. But now
they have time to set.
Yeah, so Tabor has first down. And I think they're getting close to field goal range here, too, if they need it.
Yep.
Oh, ball on the ground. Going
Picks
deep.
it
He's
up.
open. Yes,
He has
touchdown.
him. He has him.
Wow.
Touchdown, Deontay Hill. What a catch.
And that was at Spencer, the one who's been their heart and soul. The safety. I'm not sure where the safety went, but that actually was not Spencer's man.
No, it wasn't. Wow, what a play.
The whole series, the safeties have stayed back, and for some reason, that play, they decided not to.
He snuck in behind him. Not saying it was a great throw, but Deontay Hill did a nice job laying out for that.
25 seconds left.
This is a big kick now if you think about
Absolutely.
it. Get 4 points on here, so high leg. Wait for Alexander to get the hold. Gardner the snap. The hold is down. Kicks up. And it's good. What a last 2 or 3 minutes here for the Blue Jays as they come down and score the go-ahead touchdown. This is the first time they've been ahead all night. Leading now 24-21 on, what was that, about a 15-yard pass? 20-yard pass?
Probably 20-yard pass.
From Green to Hill to take the lead. Pretty exciting here.
Very reminiscent of the last game against Bethel as you watch the replay here.
Well, and if you look at that replay, it reminds you of that snap. The snap actually bounced on the turf. Green made a nice recovery.
At Bethel had, Tabor had been leading the whole game, and Bethel scored late, but then Tabor came back and scored at the very end. So,
yeah, I'm curious on the scoreboard. It shows 24, but that kick should have given them 25, right, or not?
Let's see. We were 21. Yeah, it should be 25 because we were at 21-18 plus 7. Should be 25-21.
I'm just going to check here real quick.
There. Then they got it
I
fixed.
think they got it corrected here. But they forgot to put that one on. Say maybe that's not a big deal, but you think about it, Sterling gets a good return, gets in field goal position, and all of a sudden you have a field goal ties it.
Well, I think Tabor here will want to keep this ball on the ground. Swib down here. I mean, fairly hard probably, but you don't want to put it in the air.
No chances for return.
And they don't do what I thought they should do. So we'll see if they have good coverage here. Oh, there's Gardner.
He's there.
No, that's 36. And it was great coverage.
Tackle. Who is that? Mayer?
The 80?
Is it 80? Well,
80.
that's not Mayer then. That would be, I'm going to say Jonah Baca?
Yep, that sounds right, Baca.
Nice job. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Nice play on special teams.
Yeah, a little gamble there, putting it in there to give him a chance to return. I've seen stranger things when that happens.
That happens, though. 20 seconds left now.
Tabor will be in prevent defense now. You will want everything in front of you.
This is that one where you got 3 linemen. You want good pressure, but you don't want anything deep. I think we got about 3 plays here, depending on what they do. So Mayer put some pressure on, makes him throw to the outside.
No, I think he's out.
He's out, but man, what a catch by Stuckey.
A little too wide on that one to Stuckey.
But it was a good, nice catch.
14 seconds left. Again, keep everything in front of you.
6 seconds went off the clock. Got 1, 2, maybe 3 plays. The farther down the field you go, the more time it takes off, though.
Right.
And I would not be surprised if we see some trickery.
Hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder. We mentioned that like 3 times today. We forgot the ladder once, but
going out.
And here it comes.
That was
Did you see it?
Stuckey, I think, yeah.
No, I think that
was that to go to 12?
I think it was ended up for
I think you're right. I think we had hook and ladder coming to Stuckey.
Man, maybe they listened to us. It was heading to Jones, I think.
Yeah.
And Stuckey was coming around.
I don't know if somebody got a piece of that ball, but it came out pretty wobbly.
It did.
Be a timeout by Sterling here.
So that's pretty impressive. Of the last quarter, I mean, we talked at halftime even a little bit about how kind of slow this game was going. We had hardly any offense in that first half. Even the third quarter, really, I mean, Sterling was moving the ball a little better, but this fourth quarter's been a little bit lively.
End of the third, and the whole fourth is we've had more offense probably in this little bit of time than we had the 3 quarters of the other part of the game.
You are right. You know, I went through some of the scores in our league. Ottawa 33-30 over St. Mary's. K-Dub 38-3 over Avila. And Evangel 68-17 over Bethany. And then we're sitting here at Tabor here where the offensive yard, I'm looking at the offensive yards. Tabor is now 342 yards of offense. When at halftime, they were just at 100.
Yeah, and this might be one of their higher offensive outputs of the year.
I would think so.
I think at the Bethel game, they had a good night, too.
That's true.
All right, here we go. Second down. No, third down.
Third down and, well, really a score. Third down and
Screen.
The ball was tipped
batted.
by Gibbs.
And Tabor's there.
Ball was caught, but Gibbs, nice job coming in, and the clock runs out. They're not even going.
Yep, that's it.
Timeout or not. And the crowd, the team, everybody, there's some excitement out here.
What a win by the Blue Jays. What grit.
It was, and, you know, we haven't talked at all about the game 2 weeks ago against Bethel, where that was an end-of-the-game kind of win, too. So you're seeing 2 weeks in a row, 2 games in a row, where the Blue Jays have had to come from behind to win it at the end. And I think at Bethel they did come from behind.
They did. Bethel actually scored with very little time left, and I believe Tabor, I don't know if there was 2 minutes left, went all the way down and punched it in and took a celebratory crowd from Bethel and turned it pretty somber in a hurry.
And here we go again today with a great win against Sterling to start off the division at 1-0 now. And it's a good win to get started with, and the Blue Jays have some excitement and kind of on a winning streak right now.
Absolutely. It sets them up well for Kansas Wesleyan next week. Is that what you said? So
at Kansas Wesleyan.
So that could be the winner takes the division type of game there too. So
you're right. We'll just go through a couple of stats here as we were looking through this. Definitely a different second half. Willie Green, 23 of 35 for 266 yards and 2 touchdowns. I would say the majority of that would have been in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
Rushing for the Blue Jays, Hunter was 17 carries, 83 yards. Haynes really came on in that in the third, fourth quarter, but it was almost all passing.
Yeah, he was pretty crucial receiving, I think, for Tabor.
Receiving-wise, Deontay Hill had the yards, 4 for 106 yards, but Haynes had the amount of catches, 7 for 79. Devin Jones had 3 catches for 29, and then Hunter 1 for 14, Dozier 3 for 14. Smith, Santos, and Sheriff also had catches for them. For Sterling, Slocum was 5 of 14 for 75 yards and the touchdown. I don't know why he wasn't in at the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they switched to Moyer and never looked back.
But Moyer did a pretty good job with 8 and 11 for 51 yards. Rushing, it was Bell, 18 for 59 yards. Moyer was 6 for 48 yards. But definitely Bell was their workhorse when it came to that. Receiving, Stuckey 4 for 47, Williams 3 for 37, and then Sanders, Jones, Bell, and Chon had a couple other receptions as well. So we're actually looking from our baseball stadium right now towards the field. If you see, that's kind of a nice view as you see fans leaving and some on the field still.
It says we have 0.7 seconds left. How's the game over?
I don't know, but apparently it's maybe we should run another play. So that's a cool view. Just real quickly, defensively, For Sterling, Jacoby Spence was their leading tackler with 6 solos and 2 assists. And on our side, we called the name a lot, Daigle, a lot. Shows him for 16 solos.
Wow.
And if you don't understand, so 7 assists, 23 total tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for losses. That's a huge night if those stats are accurate. Cam Pear, Brooks Gardner, Jayton Alexander, Carter Mayer, Vic Cement, all contributing a lot with tackles and assists. So, homecoming weekend at Tabor, like we said. They've had a lot of things going on campus yesterday and today. We'll finish it off right now with, I think there's a meal going to be going on here in a little bit, volleyball game tonight, and the musical. If you haven't had a chance to go see that, please do. Enjoy your time, and I hope we can listen into the KW game next week. I can't speak anymore. As Tabor heads there for probably what I would say would be their toughest Bissell Division game that they'll probably have.
Big game. They've put themselves in a good position here to possibly get ahead here, so they will have hopefully a good week of preparation and come out and play a good game next Saturday.
That sounds good. Well, once again, I'd like to thank you, Chris Lawler, for being here to make me sound better.
Yeah, right. No, thank you, Robert, for having me, and you guys do a great job with us. I enjoy listening to it when I'm not here. So maybe you have a chance to do it again in the future.
Yeah, it's a good time. Mike Jameson up in the booth switching, and all the camera guys and what they do with that. So appreciate it. It's a good time. Once again, this is Chris I'm Robert Rempel, and this is Chris Lawler, and we will see you at the next home game. Thank you.